Welcome to Divekick Infinite. Today we've got an open bracket. We've got 6 participants. We're just finalizing some check-ins and tournament bracket stuff. But should be a good day today. I'm your host Thanos PKC, and today we're going to be playing Divekick, a 2-button fighting game. Literally 2 buttons, no joystick, where you can jump and kick. A single game is played over the first player to win 5 rounds, and the way you win a round is you kick the other player. It's one-hit kills, and if you haven't seen this game before, you're in for a treat. Also, if you would like to follow along with the bracket, go ahead and hit !bracket in the chat, and if you'd like to join our Discord, hit !Discord. Should send you the link. Give me a second, I'm just going to take a look to see if everyone's ready. We might have a forfeit on our first match, but let me make sure to see if they've checked in or not. Be back. Oh, looks like they unregistered, so we've got 5 participants now. But that gives us a good time, so we can start the tournament. I'm just gonna have to adjust the ordering here for the stream, and once we get the one of the players on deck to stream, we can start. And hopefully I can get the bracket up so you guys can follow along just while we're getting this set up. Sure, it looks okay. Let's see. Bracket. That looks okay. Let me scroll down. Get that ad. All right. Let's refresh it one time. All right, let me go ahead and grab. Oh, okay. Hold on. They might have possibly mistaken unregistered. We'll try to get this fixed up, and we'll add them to the bracket if they are. All right, we're gonna go ahead and adjust this for a bit. They're gonna actually jump in, so let's see if I can add that back in. All right, just 1 second. Anyway, Ubersaw, if you're out there, I'm trying to figure out if I can add them, but I'm gonna have to try to restart the tournament somehow. Give me a second. Alright, I think that's it. We might have a different reordering, though. And let me make sure that's good with the instance. Okay, cool. I got it fixed now. All right. Hopefully this looks good. Bracket. Brush the side so you guys can follow along. That looks good now. Oh, wait, I think it was Axem and Drewchuck. There you go. I think that was the original one. Let's go ahead and refresh the page. I refixed it to be the original, and hopefully we can get started. Axem, if you're out there, can you jump into Tourney Cast so we can get the first match going? All right, let's take a look, but I think I have it ready. So. Right. We have sound? Yeah, it looks like we have sound. No, we do not. Why don't we have sound? Oh no, we do have sound. I see it on chat. Okay, cool. We're just waiting for Argenrost Drewchuck to join the game. So the first players we have up are Axem and Drewchuck. Axem is our returning champion from the last tournament. I know that Drewchuck previously has participated in Frosties, and I think he does Shoals, I believe. But he might bring another character, we don't know. Axem has traditionally done Baz, so we might see Baz versus Shoals in this first matchup. Argenrost hasn't joined us in a while, but he plays Redacted, and he's a very strong competitor. He'll be up against UbersawMedic next. Ubersaw has been bringing different characters to the table, but he does have, we've seen his Jefailey and his Markman lately. Laitome and Capconian will be waiting for the winners of the first two games. Laitome plays Kenny, and Capconian plays Shoals. And I think we've got both players in. Hopefully everything's okay as far as ping goes. Axem, you're good to start if you're ready.
Select your character.
Sounds like it's time for
Not
some
enough
smooth
time for
play.
fungus.
Select your breed.
Looks like it was as expected, the Baz versus Dr. Shoals. I feel like Dr. Shoals definitely has a lead in this matchup, just because Baz has a tough time hitting him or her with his angle. So we'll see how it goes. What Axem can bring to the table versus Drewchuck and how he deals with the angle of Dr. Shoals. Headshot's a very good place to start. Alright, we see Axem approaching, building up some meter along the way, and then doing a nice long swing to hit and get the second hit. Drewchuck's got some meter now. The first part of Shoals playing the game is getting a little meter so she can do air tricks. Her air special is like a float, but she can cancel out of it and kick again. It allows her air superiority with being able to just pause in the air whenever she wants and continue to kick, and she can do this multiple times as long as she has enough meter for it. The Baz, on the other hand, has an air special called Kosen, which is he launches himself forward really fast, and behind him there's a lightning streak right on cue from Axem there, and the lightning streak is the only active hitbox, so it's the only thing that can attack. So while he's launching himself in a certain direction, he can be hit out of the air, but it's pretty fast, and the main thing you're trying to do with it is you're trying to cross them up with the lightning if they're standing still, and if they're not standing still, then you try to bait them into kicking into the lightning. There's a nice cancel there by Drewchuck, causing him to stay in the air just a bit longer, reset his kick, and kick Axem out of the air, but he does lose the round, but definitely avoided the fraud protection there. Looks like Drewchuck is going with a character change.
Sounds like it's time for some smooth
Going with the
play.
Fencer. The Fencer has a sword that he can throw, and if he doesn't have the sword, because he can't drop it and it starts in the middle of the round, so he has to get it before he can throw it. He does have tumbles, which are dodge specials. He can basically roll in the air and roll on the ground to try to avoid attacks, and both of them cost no meter. There's a special thing about this matchup where the sword can get hit by the lightning pretty much anywhere, and if it does, Fencer will die because it's kind of part of him, and I don't know if that was intentional, but oh, there it is, caught the back end of the sword there. Don't know how much of that was intentional, but it's in the game now, so you know, have to deal with it. Once Spencer does have the sword, he can be strong because it's a very, very fast projectile with a lot of, I guess, size. It's the hitbox is like a spinning hitbox. There it is. And if you can catch Baz falling, you can definitely hit him out with that sword. Another strong tool the Fencer has to try to win rounds is his kick factor. If you've played Nidhogg the game, Fencer is very true to his character, and he wants to, once he activates kick factor, he wants to like run off screen to get the win. It only lasts for one round. It can be pretty strong. There it is. He's just gonna leave and take the win. And 2-3 now. He's got a sword back. Let's see if we can land a hit onto the Baz. Looks like he's looking for the opportunity. Axem misses with the lightning. Sword goes through, goes under though. Baz has his natural normals allow him to do delays in the air. So when he throws out the rope, he can delay how long that rope is to control his swing angle, but it also kind of keeps him in the air. So being able to control your when you're going to fall is very good if you're trying to avoid a sword throw. Drewchuck seems like you know, he's quite there. He needs 2 more to seal this one out, and he's got kickback. This should be one if he can get by. He does get by. Now it's 4-4. Gonna be a really close match, the second one. See if he can seal the deal. He does have sword. Oh, he throws a bit over, and Baz gets underneath for the swing kick. Takes game 2. Very close match though. We'll see if Drewchuck wants to stay with Fencer or if he wants to continue and change characters.
Yes, from above. Round 1.
Alright, looks like he's sticking with a Fencer. Being pretty cautious on his approach. Opting not to throw, just going for the straight kicks. Ooh, jumps right into the feet. I wonder if he just went a little bit early, wanted to wait and have Baz come and hit the turnaround. Oh, very unlucky there. He almost got the lightning launch, but the Baz able to jump over it, and Fencer kicks into the lightning instead. Oh, actually, now the Baz is now hitting the sword. This is going to be a tough problem. Fencer has to get that sword out from underneath Axem. Oh, just barely, but Axem does not have the meter for his special, and he is a headshot, so he can still get that sword. Oh, get out of there! Yes. Axem might still be concussed this round, because if you walk off as Fencer, you will see the concussion stay. So that's another round for Drewchuck.
Round 7. Kick.
Ooh, just misses on the sword. Can be tough to hit, but Drewchuck has to be careful not to let the sword be right in front of where Axem spawns, because that might lead to some free rounds if he has enough meter for special. Usually those are bad trades, but Drewchuck took the kick. Sometimes if you meet foot to foot with Fencer, Fencer tends to lose. He was just inside the leg there to not have to touch the Baz's active hitbox. And it's Drewchuck is on the board. Looks like Baz is just building meter right now. He's got meter for special. Drewchuck being fairly cautious, just looking for opportunities to hit that sword, but doesn't get that one. And in the meantime, Baz throws some lightning above his head and catches him on a jump. Ooh! I think if he pressed kick just a little bit before, he could have got that kill. Except the swing kick ended up catching him instead. Axem's looking very strong this game. He's up 3-0. 4-0 now, looking to be the first fraud of the tournament. Fencer is about to get kick factor though, so Drewchuck can use that to walk off and maybe get a sword as well. Oh no! Jumps right into the lightning. Fraud detected. Axem with the first win of our game, of our tournament here. Very good match though. There was times when Fencer could have brought it back, and so thank you too for participating. We'll put the scores in and get to our next match. Alright, let's take a look who's next on our bracket. I believe it's Ubersaw and Argenrost. Have Argent upstream. Uber is in pretty far away from me, so we try to get the way we're sharing this game, and there's no like inherent built-in watch mode, so the participants are jumping into a Discord with me and sharing their screens so that we can actually follow along. Let me get the score set up, and we'll see. It's 3-1 for Axem. That looks good. check to see if they... Arjun, if you're out there, you can go ahead and jump into turning casts. And once you get your screen all shared, we can check to see if you're in the lobby with your other player. I believe it's UbersawMedic. I expect this to be a Jefailey versus Redacted, but you don't know if Ursa will pull out another character. Alright, I think that's gonna be... Stream is up now, so see stream. I think we do have audio. Turn it up a little bit. Yeah, I think that's good. Just have to wait for to jump into the lobby with Ursa. I'm just trying to figure out who wants to be first or second player. There is a bit of side bias in the game. Whether it's relevant or not, that really depends on the matchup and if people care. But if you're on the left side of the screen and you're both against the wall, both characters will face to the left. And if you're on the right, both players will still face to the left. And it doesn't look like we have the game up, so let's go ahead and move on to that. I will fix the names while they do character chat or character selects. We're still in winner's quarters. Yep.
Break into some beef jerky!
Select your gems.
Looks like it is Redacted versus Jefailey, as I predicted. And
Select your
Kick Gem versus Dive Gem. For those of you new to the game, the Kick Gem makes you kick faster, and the Dive Gem makes you jump faster, which affects both your jump up and your jump back.
Yes, from above.
Alright, let's get right into it.
Dive
Jefailey is a character who's a charge character. You can see a little glowing thing on his feet. If you're holding kick, you build up this charge, and I want to see your kick speed is affected by the charge. So the longer you hold it, you can hold it up to 5 seconds, the faster your kick will be. Jefailey's about to get kick factor. When he gets kick factor, he doesn't have to actually do his charge anymore. He just gets instant full speed kicks on every kick. It is unwieldy, but it is very scary as well. That's his ground special, where he pauses the action. The time still goes, and the special is called Timer Scam. It's usually used to kind of win the line, but you can't use it because you can charge while the action is paused, and during that time you can build up 2 seconds of charge. Looks like he gets out of the headshot concussion state and is able to get a hit off of Redacted. Redacted has a pretty good ability. It's called Feral, where she squats to the ground and changes their hitbox. You're going to see Argenrost use that a lot this game, and it makes her really hard to hit because while she's prone on the ground, her head is no longer in the air, and you can't hit like the back end of her. You can only hit her upper body and her head. So Ubersaw's going to have to adjust his attack, and if Argenrost can read the adjustment, he can actually jump up and kick her before she kicks too low. Looks like Ubersaw's up here, 4-2, looking to seal it, but Argenrost is about to get kick factor. Kick factor for Redacted makes her really, really fast, and as you can see, she's jumping around the screen there and lands a headshot. Oof. One of the biggest thing I haven't mentioned about Jefailey is his head grows every single round he advances, and this is max head size right now. It makes him lighter and thus much floatier. When he jumps, he can jump higher, but he also stays in the air for a lot longer. Argenrost with the approach there gets clipped in the head, and Ubersaw takes the first game. We'll see if Argenrost is contemplating a gem switch here, or if he'll continue. Might do the gem switch.
I only drink energy drinks!
Yep, looks like he is doing a gem switch. We'll see if Ubersaw wants to... Oh, he's gonna go with Meter Gem. Just so people understand the format, if you are watching, the winner has to keep the same character, and the loser may change characters if they want to. When it comes to gem selection, usually the winner picks first. They usually can't change their gem selection, or sorry, they can always change their gem selection. They just have to choose it first to allow the loser to change their gem selection according to it. There's usually no gem counter picks, but there can be some in certain matchups. But most of the time, it doesn't really matter too much. You usually pick the gem that you want to play according to your style. And you're not really counter-picking the gem as you are using the gem to counter-pick the player character. Looks like Argenrost is about to get kick factor here. Let's see what UbersawMedic can do. He's about to get the kick factor. Oh, he uses disqualified to drain the kick factor from Argenrost. That's Jefailey's air special. He yells into a blowhorn that shoots a projectile. Oh no. Timer scam right when he was not in the middle of the line. Argenrost sneaks in there, and Jefailey ends up timer scamming himself. Hey, Capconian, that was a Capconian's in the chat yelling "aw," but yeah, it was a very tough moment there to end up timer scamming yourself. Really good, I guess, attempt by Medic. Awesome counter by Argenrost. Being concussed as Redacted is a really tough situation. Being able to not get headshot again in the situation is very good. UbersawMedic hits timer scam at the beginning to build up some of that charge, ends up wasting it and just jumping in, moving forward. Actually, I shouldn't say wasting it because it does mill 2 seconds off the clock, so it will get closer to be a oh no, I was gonna say it gets it 2 seconds closer to the end of the round, which she can use timer scam again. UbersawMedic goes in there at the end. I thought he was gonna just hit a timer scam and avoid having to approach because the round was coming to a close and Argenrost was back against the wall, but instead he tries to go for a kick. He gets headshot. Luckily, he's able to get out of that and defend well using his kick as he was concussed. Looks like he's using his air special disqualified to keep Argenrost's kick factor in check. About to be line game. We'll see what he does. Comes in. Is that? Oh, looks like it's a tie. Every time a tie happens in this game, the god of Divekick comes down with his foot, smashes everyone, takes everyone's meter away, and we start the round again. Nobody wins that round. In this matchup, if you don't have enough charge, you can get into a position where you're just right underneath Redacted and they can kill you. And that's a really tough position to be in because your head tends to grow, and so UbersawMedic's going to try to kind of build up enough to get an attack from far away or sail over and pass fast enough so that Redacted can't kick them after they pass. Looks like UbersawMedic is playing for that end game. Trying to go for disqualified and time a kick to the line. Looks like he gets a headshot there. He has kick factor against concussion, but he gets too close and gets hit. Very close game. Oh man, this is a close one. All right, we're going into the third. No gem switches here. I'm guessing that's why UbersawMedic went with the meter gem, trying to build up more kick factor and more disqualified. The meter gem gives you, I think it's 10% meter, but I think it's more like 15% actually in the numbers. But every kick you get a little bit more meter, and usually if you have the kick gem you can build just as fast, but if you don't have space to actually kick, and sometimes against Redacted, who's very fast, he might not give you that space. But it looks like he's just using it straight up here, building meter, getting his specials, and trying to use his specials to win out, whether that's line or just keeping Redacted's meter in check. Looks like UbersawMedic's been doing a decent job. About to get kick factor here. Disqualified! Hitting with the disqualified, knocking all the meter out, getting kick factor himself. And hitting the ducked Argenrost. Round 6. Oh, timer scam? Oh, so timer scam can make the other opponent hit a button when they're not ready to. Like sometimes if I'm trying to back up and timer scam hits, I'll accidentally hit kick and I'll end up kicking towards them when I didn't mean to. And so Ubersaw might have used that in that scenario where he forced Argenrost to get forward. Very, very good set though. Ubersaw goes up 2-1 over Argenrost. It's looking like a great set right now, very back and forth. We'll see if Argenrost can adjust. Looks like he's keeping the same gem. He feels like this is the gem to pick, and he's just gonna adjust his tactics. I feel like if Ubersaw is gonna go ahead and continue to cancel his meter, he's gotta find a way to come in, not worry about the building to pick too much.
Disqualified!
Because if he's going to go ahead and try to win the meter gem race, it's going to be a bit tough. Just because Jefailey does have meter gem, and if he's going to be losing meter every time, I think that's just giving Jefailey a situation where he has kick factor and you don't. Oh, able to actually miss that disqualified, but gets hit by the second. And Ubersaw going ham with the disqualified, but ends up getting hit as he comes closer to the center. Alright, looks like Jefailey's about to get kick factor again. We'll see if he ends up using the kick. Oh! Looks like Argenrost learned from last time not to fall for the timer scams, end up clinging to the wall to decide what to do, sees Jefailey kick in, and ends up with a kick. Looks like Argenrost can clear this out with a fraud. Looks like being patient did work out, just letting Ubersaw go hit mistakes, and we're gonna see Jefailey about to get kick factor now. Oh, comes in Argenrost with a good duck and punishes with the kick to the head. Very good fraud there by Argenrost. Brings the set to a hype set, 2-2. Oh, who's gonna take this? Looks like Argenrost is adapted. What can Ubersaw do to change his momentum here?
Round 1,
Looks like they're staying on their side right now.
Disqualified!
I think that Argenrost might have been able to hit him out of the air as he was doing the disqualified, since he is stuck in that animation, but he opted not to jump and gets kicked on the way back.
Round 3,
Continuing to build meter on his side, Argenrost staying back, looking for an opportunity. Doesn't have to dodge that one, goes right over his head. Gets to keep the meter that he's built. Able to dodge that DQ. I guess Argenrost is just getting better at making sure he has meter. Ooh, very good aiming by Ubersaw there, catching the duck by Argenrost. That's just the right amount of just the right amount of speed to get the duck to Argenrost, but there he's able to use 2 disqualifieds to actually finally get the meter and land the kick as Argenrost lands.
Disqualified!
Oh no! Disqualified does leave you in the air, and as he was falling down, Argenrost able to get a headshot. This is a tough position just because when your head is huge, there's not much you can do. Oh no! Argenrost tries to challenge Jefailey in the air, and Jefailey being so floaty, he gets a lot more height when his head's so big.
Disqualified!
Very good duck under. Argenrost able to get into that zone where he's underneath Jefailey. Jefailey has to decide whether he wants to go back or not, and he decides to kick forward and gets hit in the head. Argenrost does not capitalize on the approach though, and UbersawMedic 3-2 wins the set. Very good set. That was so exciting. QTat and Capconian definitely agree with me in the chat that this is definitely a great set. Alright, let me go ahead and update that bracket. And we'll get you guys the next match. 1 second. I think we have Laitome and Axem next. Laitome, if you can join while I'm fixing the brackets, that would be great. Thank you. Hoping the bracket's set. Let's take a look. Okay, that's our new bracket. We've got Laitome and AxemJinx coming up, and then after that we'll see Capconian and not Argenrost. Whoops, I might have put that incorrectly. 1 second. Oh, the other page. Sorry about that. Let me fix that. All right, I think that's a little bit better. Yep, Laitome and Axem next, and then we've got Capconian and Argenrost after. Let me double check to see if Laitome's got the game going. It does look like the game is good. We've got sound. Yeah, we should be good to go. A little bit bigger. There you go. Axem and Laitome, you can start whenever you're ready.
Select your character.
I'm gonna go ahead and fix the names as we
Nice to meet you.
are into semis now.
Calm before the storm.
Select your breed. Select your duds. Death from above. Round 1. Dive kick. End shot.
I'm sure.
Round 2. Dive kick. Round
Okay, I was muted this whole time.
3. Dive kick.
Okay, so I'm back. I wanted to say that Kenny is a random stance character. Every round he switches to a different person's normals, and his specials do stay the same across rounds, and that makes him a pretty unique character in terms of he has different specials with the same normals as other characters. He's also a lot shorter than the rest of the cast, so aiming for his head, Axem's going to have to adjust his swing kick to hit just a bit lower. Kenny's main special is Air Bullet. You'll see him in the air kind of fade backwards as he launches this bullet. Sometimes he can actually cancel the use of the bullet to where it doesn't come out, but there it comes out, and unfortunately it does not get the kill. But what it does is it freezes the opponent for a second, allows you to adjust and get the kill on them. The Baz, or Axem, tried to be a bit high when he got frozen, and unfortunately Laitome could not connect on that freeze. When it does freeze, it does eat up all of Kenny's meter, and actually when it's out, homing the person or following the person, it's also draining the meter, so it is very meter intensive. Axem catches him before the bullet comes out, able to take that first game. Turn up the volume on the game just a little bit. Hopefully that's okay for the stream. Alright, looks like we're not going with any gem changes here.
Round 1.
Kenny on kick gem will have trouble getting the height, but is a lot faster and can build the meter faster as well. The Baz, on the other hand, normally picks dive gem just because they have that swing kick. They're always kicking underneath using their height up kick, so having that extra height allows them to have more angles of attack.
Round 2. Divekick.
Ooh, this is a very good roll for Kenny. He's currently Shoals, and Shoals has a pretty high jump, and the narrow kick is hard to hit with that swing kick.
How can a god lose?
And when Baz faces a character who can jump high and cross the screen pretty fast, they will have trouble. Dak is a pretty good character as well with the fast jump. Although without the dive jump, I'm not sure if he can get up high enough, but we'll see.
I'm
It is definitely fast enough to catch a lightning that comes across, though.
Round 4. Divekick.
Alright, looks like S-Kill. S-Kill is still a tough character. A little bit slow, but builds meter pretty quickly. See what Laitome does. Definitely doesn't like rolling S-Kill most of the time. Oh! Baz uses the lightning to try to dodge the spirit bullet coming at him. Kenny sees it and hits him in the head. Oh no! So Laitome did not know who he was at the beginning of that round. Does a DK to try to get some space. Unfortunately, he rolled Kung that round. It was a very horizontal kick, and he just throws himself into the feet of Baz. Redacted is looking like a good roll though, and bringing this match to a 4-1. We'll see if he can finish it off. We got Kung again. Kung is not a very good roll. She doesn't jump that high, so she's going to be underneath the Baz. Baz basically going to decide when he wants to come in. We'll see how Laitome treats us though. Because it's not unwinnable for sure. All you need is one kick. Kick factor can't help. Hits the Baz out of lightning. If you can hit him before that lightning shows up, you can definitely stop the lightning from showing up and win the rounds. And that was a great kick by Laitome there. Right up 1-1. We've gotten some great sets. This is continuing to be an awesome match.
Yes, from above. Round 1.
It's hard to predict who Kenny's going to be and what the rolls will be, and a lot of the matchup depends on what Kenny rolls. Getting headshot is definitely not great. Kenny will be standing up just a bit, so he's a lot easier to hit than he was when he's not concussed, because he is a little bit shorter when he's concussed, and he stands up a bit when he's concussed, and that can lead to headshot chains. Not only that, Kenny has no meter to begin, and a lot of his power is in his air special, so he's got his air special now. We'll see what he can do with it. Uses the freeze. I don't think he's going to be able to capitalize because Baz is so high. Fortunately gets hit out of the air on that one, and without getting to build another bullet. Axem looks like he adapted well, or is adapting well to what Kenny is doing. Another S-kill stance for Laitome. I'm sure he's cursing right now. Oh, good pause. Avoiding the kick, getting a kick of his own. Hopefully there's momentum that Laitome needs to take this match. Oh no!
How can a god lose?
The Baz kind of flings himself into a headshot there. Kenny with some momentum, about to get kick factor. I think this is kick. Oh, gets a little too close with the kick. Loses his kick factor. The Baz one away from taking this game. Rolls looks like a good roll. Oh, Axem with the turnaround kick. Axem goes up 2-1. The Baz, whenever he crosses the other opponent, if he had just let go of rope and he's on the other side, he will auto face. So that's your next kick will show up and kick towards them. So what he did there was he canceled his swing kick and he got crossed up, and it allowed him to turn around and kick Laitome there. Laitome in the meantime had Sensei the first round, shows the second round. Looks like it's 1-1.
Round 3.
Baz has meter for air special now. We'll see what he does with it. I'm liking the N pick. N gets really high. There's the N roll from Kenny, one of the other high jumpers in the game. Sensei, also a good high jumper. He could have got hit out of the air there. He did not have air special to adjust his trajectory. Alright, looks like he's about to get kick factor. Instead uses homing bullets. Ooh, I think he read the lightning there. Jumps out of the way and catches So far, all good rolls for Kenny here. Redacted also a good roll for that extra speed. I don't know if he can hit the... So, Axem's been very good at basically staying high when the bullet comes out and just accepting that he's going to get frozen. And since Kenny doesn't have the dive dab, he's having a hard time punishing when the freeze actually hits. Ooh, Axem with double lightning, able to catch Laitome there as a Markman stance. Oh. Jefailey boom kick's coming. I feel like he's chasing down, but I don't know if he can get high enough. Axem's good. It's good that he jumped there. He could have got hit in the head if he just stood there, but luckily he got out of the way. Oh, Kenny ends up rolling stream. Normally is a decent roll stream, but not as big as the normal stream, so his threat is a little bit less. Oh no! I thought he had that kick. He froze him while he was in the lightning animation, which allowed him to be basically hittable and frozen. But I think he just gets out of that, moves forward, and Kenny misses the kick. Oh man, Stream's kick is fairly slow, so I definitely see that happening. Maybe he should have steered it a little bit lower. Oh man, that's gotta be a tough loss to take though. Well played by both, even though it was a 3-1 set. It felt really close. I think that was 3-1? Am I putting the answers wrong? Maybe I did it incorrectly. We'll see. I have been known to make mistakes, and I will let the players let me know though. Yep, that looks like that was correct. Alright, I'll go ahead and move up to update the bracket, and we'll see who we have next. I think we have Capconian and Ubersaw next, and hopefully Capconian, if you can share. Keep trying to update the bracket on the wrong screen. 1 second. Alright, I think that should be good. Oh, not yet. I have to refresh. Oh, that's okay now. There you go. Alright, Capconian and Ubersaw. It's probably going to be Shoals versus Jefailey? I don't know. Ubersaw might move off of Jefailey for that particular matchup. I know that Jefailey does have a hard time. It's not unwinnable, but it is a hard time. Hopefully Cap can share. Let me see if I can grab him. Looks like he's in the cast, so we'll see if he can get his screen up and get this next match going. Capconian in the chat said that double Jefailey kick is super scary. Never seen that before. Definitely check out our highlights. You can see Laitome do that plenty of times, just canceling the short kick into the first kick of his kick factor. Very common Kenny move, and you'll see it a lot if you watch Laitome play. Alright, looks like Cap is sharing his screen now. Let's make sure that everything's okay with sound and whatnot. They might be tabbed out because currently it says stream paused. So we'll give it a second. In the meantime, if you are enjoying this tournament, please come out and join us. I'm going to type !Discord in the chat, and that'll give you a link to go to our Discord. We are managing the tournament through there, as well as discussions on characters, and there's also league play. You can't make it on Saturday. Usually that's when our tournament is, and it hasn't been like a regular thing because it all depends on when I get a weekend free. But when it is ready, people sometimes can't make it, and that's okay because we also have league games where you can. It's basically done over a 2-week period, and you schedule your matches on your own with the people in the round robin tournament, and you can play your matches, when you are free. And that might be a better solution for those who can't make it on a week. But yeah, you can find all the information over at our Discord, so join us. Alright, looks like Capconian has their application minimized, so we're just gonna... he's probably working on some sound issues, but we'll see if that works. Let's see, in the meantime, let's talk about the possible matchup here. If Ubersaw runs with Jefailey, they're most likely going to be Dive Gem versus either Dive Gem or Kick Gem from Shoals. I know that Jefailey wants Dive Gem because in order to have a chance against Shoals, he has to get up in the air. But, I mean, you can play the Kick Gem as well to be a little bit more mobile, to kind of avoid getting hit by Shoals. One of the problems is that your head gets bigger and Shoals has a bigger target, and when she controls the air, she can hit your big head. And so the match kind of plays out where Jefailey is... The match is pretty even, and then as Jefailey gets head 1 and 2, the match of swings heavily into Shoals' favor. And then as Jefailey gets head 3, he's now floatier, can actually jump to the same height, and so the match evens out again where Jefailey can now get over Shoals. And then at head 4, Jefailey has the advantage just because he can jump over Shoals easily. If we're still having sharing problems, we'll see if we can... I can see the screen cap. I just can't... It says it's minimized. Capconian is just talking to me in chat, but I'm hopefully talking back to him. 1 second. Let's see if we can get this sorted. Like we're just having some technical difficulties here. So the way we're trying to do this is we're all in a Discord chat and they're sharing their screen, and sometimes it can get a bit buggy depending on Discord. It does seem like there's a little internet connection thing on the right side. So either that's on Cap's side or my side. I think my bitrate is okay. Let me see if there's any dropped frames. Yeah, my bitrate looks like it's okay, so I don't think it's on my side. Yeah, I'm not sure this is quite working. Maybe we can try to get... usually we don't... we'd rather not have Ubersaw stream just because he is across the ocean for me. But if Cap's side isn't that well, maybe we can get Ubersaw's side. We'll see. Capcom is going to try one more time, see if he can change his screen resolution to fix the problem. If not, then we'll go with Ubersaw after that. I'll keep trying to get the screen up. In the meantime, if you are looking for more Divekick content, you can check out the YouTube channel. I usually have the previous tournaments results there, and there's also I want to say character discussions, but there's only 2 right now. If you check the archived history of this Twitch chat, you'll find the other character discussions. I'm slowly moving that over to YouTube, where I basically put in the chapters, so it's a little bit easier to navigate. So far, I've got 2 in there. I'm gonna be working on the rest 14 others, or the 12 others, I should say. But we spent every Tuesday evening kind of talking about each characters. Some nights I had guests. Argenrost helped me out with Redacted. Capconian helped me out with Shoals. A lot of people pitched in, and Axem and Lai, you'll see them a lot because they tended to jump in for casuals when I had no guest speaker. Doesn't look like we're having any. Nope, doesn't look like we're having any luck with this. It's still looking like it's paused and minimized. We're gonna go ahead and try to work with Ubersaw instead. Oh wait. Oh. Nope. They got me. I got rickrolled right there. All right, let me boot Capconian and see if we can get Ubersaw in here. All right, Ubersaw's in. We'll see if his screen sharing will be okay. I see Ubersaw in the chat now. Waiting for his screen to be shared. And I think that looks okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Looks like we got sound as well. A little low, but I'll try to fix the sound on my end. But it's probably just, you might have his music on low anyway. Alright. Capconian and Ubersaw, you can start whenever you guys are ready. Alright, yeah, I think that the volume is just fine now. Alright, looks like we've got...
I'll make you
Shoals?
wish you were fighting Pedurino.
Yep, Shoals and Jefailey.
Select your gems. Select your duds. Yes,
All right.
from above.
And looks like Ubersaw opting for the kick jet here. Will not have the height, but will have a little bit more mobility with the lower head sizes. As the head size gets larger, you will have a faster kick, but you don't do as much kicking when your head's very large because, yeah, just moving around that context makes it very dangerous. I'm muted? Okay, make sure I'm not muted. Timer scam only to get hit in the head. We've seen Shoals before. Her air special allows her to pause in the air, and when Jefailey's head gets bigger, it allows her special allows her to line up headshots a lot easier. Not only that, she can turn around in the air, so even if she passes Jefailey up, she still has the option to keep kicking.
Disqualified!
Just on top of that kick there. Kick factor for Shoals allows her to basically lose the startup on her kick. It doesn't give her any extra speed, but losing the start on the kick acts like extra speed, but it doesn't allow her to jump faster or kick faster, but allows her to get the kicks out faster than normal. Jefailey there using Timer Scam to try to drain off some of Dr. Shoals' kick factor. Unfortunately, he doesn't win the round, or he doesn't win the game, but that use of Timer Scam is a good idea when someone has kick factor. Even though you have like action pause, the time still moves forward and kick factor still drains. Ubersaw looking like he's going for the gem switch here, actually moving to dive. Guess he wasn't happy with how kick gem was performing and going back to the reliable dive here. We'll see if he can help because this is a tough matchup, regardless of the gem. but we'll see what he can do with the dive jump here.
One dive kick.
A bit forward, Capconian
In the side.
nails the headshot.
Round 2 dive kick. Double kill.
Okay, Jefailey has, when his head is, when he's concussed, he leans forward. He's very, like, and whenever he turns around, that forward leaning just switches to the backside, and Capconian is aiming for that cross-up headshot.
Achilles tendon rupture.
Okay, this is the most vulnerable that Jeff's going to be at head 2. Head is big enough, but he's not high enough, and he gets hit again, so this might be a lot of trouble here for Jefailey.
6
Dr. Schultz with kick factor can line up this headshot. Ooh, Ubersaw gets out of the headshot, gets hit, but I think you're going to take that when she has kick factor and you have head 2. I'm referring to head 2, I'm talking about Jefailey has 2 wins, and this is the side of his head at 2 wins. Capconian taking this in, I guess, easy fashion right now. We'll see if Ubersaw can find an answer to Capconian Shoals here. Will that be stick with Jefailey, or will that be move to a different character? I'm not sure. Looks like he's contemplating as well. Looking like he's sticking to his tried and true Jefailey, hoping he can just adapt here. Capconian slowly moving forward, looking for an avenue of attack. Misses, kind of approaches again, slowly. That was pretty risky for Capconian, where he kind of goes in for that second kick and it's kind of low. Jefailey can get above, but I think Capconian recognized the situation where Jefailey just wasn't in a position to jump above her. I believe that Ubersaw's trying to use timer scam to try to get Capconian to mess up his buttons there. It also gives him a little bit more time to kind of react to understand what he wants to do in that situation.
Round 4 dive kick.
Disqualified!
Tries to hit a DQ. Oh, I guess it gave him enough pause in the air to actually hit Shoals out of the air. Capconian might have been too aggressive on that hit.
Round 6 dive kick.
Okay, using timer scan again. Does that mess up the buttons? Nope. It does actually allow Jebailey to charge as well, so even though he's underneath, he gets, and he just landed, he will still get 2 seconds of kick speed. Fortunately, he's headshot here. Capconian can't seal it. Oh no! Tried to approach too close and gets hit in the head. Ubersaw, can this be the moment to turn it all around? Okay, gets the head 3. This is where Ubersaw wants to be. Capconian has 4 wins, but now Jefailey can actually jump higher than Shoals. Ooh, just gets Dr. Shoals on the startup there. Head 4, definitely can get higher now.
Disqualified!
Oh no! The air gambits in the by Capconian, timing the kick correctly and getting the sweep here. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but thank you Ubersaw for jumping in and getting that match for us. Alright, let's take a look at the bracket and see who's up next. I think we have Ubersaw and Drewchuck next, so maybe Drewchuck, if it's possible, you can jump in, or if Ubersaw wants to just stay. It seemed like we're doing okay, but I know that we try not to with Ubersaw, so we'll see if Ubersaw seems like he's fine with just sharing. Alright, Ubersaw says it's fine, so we'll go ahead and try to just view the game through Ubersaw's screen share. So we're in losers quarters now. I'm watching the stream, so I'm just gonna have to wait till Drewchuck gets in with Ubersaw. Meantime, I can fix up some names and we'll be ready to go. So this might be another Jefailey versus Shoals again if Drewchuck sticks to Shoals and Ubersaw goes Jefailey. But who knows? Maybe Ubersaw wants to change it up, or if he wants to try to win this out because he knows he's probably going to see Capconian at least one more time in this tournament. He has to get past Drewchuck first, so maybe he can use his experience with Drewchuck to learn, but if he's learning, he might not win, so we'll see how it goes. After this one, we'll have Laitome and Argenrost on deck, and that'll be Kenny versus Redacted. Should be a fun matchup. Kenny's always fun to watch because you never know what might happen. I think we've got both players in here. Hopefully they have their GGPO set correctly because it is somewhat high ping, I'm sure. It looks like we're going to have Drewchuck kind of adjust his adjusted GGPO to get that set up. Just to explain it, the being able to play online is pretty awesome, but Divekick does have rollback netcode, but it also has, I think, an input delay on top of that if you are in a situation where you're playing with higher ping, and you can adjust that at the settings page, or is it options? I think it's options. Main menu of the game, there's an options, and over on online there's delay frames, and the default is 2, and what happens is you can bump that number up, and if you're in an online game with another Divekick competitor and you're noticing it being very choppy, that's usually due to lag, and if you increase the delay frames, you increase input lag, but you'll see a smoother game while you're viewing it. So it really depends what you want to deal with. Do you want to deal with input lag, or do you want to deal with a choppy game? Other than that, I think that just being able to play online with people across the world is pretty awesome, so I kind of have to put up with input lag if I want it to be a little bit smoother. It does look like Drewchuck has finished changing it, and he's in the game now, so hopefully Ubersaw and Drewchuck can start.
Select your character.
Alright, we'll see what the matchup ends up being here. Okay. Looks like Drewchuck aiming for Fencer instead.
Select your duds.
Kick gem, I think? Or did I look at that wrong? I think that was kick gem. I usually like kick gem when I'm the fencer. Dive gem can help with chaining headshots against Jefailey, but I like to have a better movement. Especially it allows me to get to the ground faster to roll underneath the kick.
Round 1.
Alright, so we've seen Fencer before, we've seen Jefailey before, we should know both these characters. Fencer looks like they pick up their sword from the center. Really good option for Drewchuck and Fencer is that drop kick. That drop kick, you know, it does have some vertical velocity, but it does take some time to fall to the ground. And I don't know if we've seen rolls from more fence players just yet, but just press both buttons while you're on the ground to do this roll forward. Your hitbox will be smaller and low, even though you're kind of curled up in a ball. You can still get in the head. There's that roll right there. If you time that roll correctly, he can try to roll and grab the sword. Looks like Ubersaw about to get a kick factor here. And like a stare down. Probably gonna see a timer scan right at the end. Yep, he's gonna build up some charge. Ubersaw playing very, very good defense there, just making sure Drewchuck does not get towards his sword. A lot of Fencer's matchup does revolve around trying to pick up sword. Looks like Drewchuck is not having any of that. Looks like he's opting for his Shoals play. Ooh, Ubersaw thinking about the YOLO gem. I guess he's not really having any luck with the other gems so far. Nope, he's just gonna go to the dud gem. Maybe he was waiting out there to see what Drewchuck will pick. Just in case people want to know or want to hide their picks, you can opt for a blind pick on character and gem. Just ask one of the mods or a third party just to confirm what everyone picked. It only works on the first match though. After that, the loser can counterpick. So in that case, where Ubersaw was waiting for Shoals to pick their gem, that's the correct move, just because the loser has the option to counterpick gems.
It's okay, I still make money! Round 3,
If Jefailey here gets to head 3, we'll see if he can finish off the matchup. The reason why he wants to is because you can kind of see how Shoals and Jefailey are both jumping. As Shoals kicks, her height gets lower and lower, and so at a certain distance, Jefailey can start to get over Shoals, and hopefully he can capitalize on that. Right now, 4-1 looks like Ubersaw has adjusted to Shoals play, but maybe Drewchuck hasn't found the right avenue just yet. Tractor can be scary. Oh, catches pretty far away. I think that when you're in that stare down with Jefailey and he's got kick factor, it can be pretty scary because he reaches pretty far. I think even if you kick back there, it's going to be a really close call. And with that big head, he's going to jump higher than you, so even if you jump, it's hard to do anything. So kind of stuck in a rock, between a rock and a hard place when he's that close and he has kick factor. Oh no! All that meter from Drewchuck goes away with this headshot. Jefailey about to get kick factors, and we'll be able to chase this down. Wow, Drewchuck with the stands, but gets to get hit on the last one with Ubersaw adjusting his height on that final kick. Oh no. Hopefully Drewchuck's controller is still plugged in because he's been doing a lot of standing. He's kind of stuck in this. Hopefully he's still in the game.
Fraud detection warning.
At first I thought it might just be standing still, but we'll see if he's actually having buttons here. Oh, he did jump. Oh, he's kicking now.
Fraud detected. Fraud detected.
Looks like Ubersaw is able to take that game. I'm not sure if they will redo it. Usually if there is a problem, depending on who started and who has the problem, we usually give the loss, but we always let our competitors decide that, and we'll see if they end up rematching or not. Nope, looks like I think it's GG's now, so I'll move off the screen for now, and if they decide to play again, I'll come back. Meantime, I'll look towards getting that bracket updated, and we can move on to our next match. Alright, our next match should be Laitome and Argenrost. Laitome, if you're out there, if you can share, that'd be awesome. Looks like we have Laitome in the cast. Let me go ahead and make sure I can see everything. Okay. That looks good. Got them in character select already, so we're gonna jump right into it. Go ahead and fix the names and
I'm here on Ranidi Udarok's good graces.
Unacceptable.
Select your gems.
I think we're good to go, except it's kind of the stream is paused right now. That might be Laitome going to a different program, but we're back. Oh, I gotta fix the names.
This from above. Round 1. Divekick.
Alright, here we go.
God damn!
Round 2.
Alright, let's see who Kenny rolls. Kenny is currently Sensei. Gets the freeze on the jump up and able to adjust for the headshot. Pretty good start for Laitome here. Looks like Jefailey to begin. This is actually pretty decent. If he can land that headshot. Oh, doesn't look like he does. Argenrost gets out of it. Gonna try to build up for the duck. Gets a duck. A lot of scrambling there. Argenrost gets the better of it.
Round 4.
These are characters that are both kind of have a low profile, so aiming has to be a little bit lower than normal. Ooh. Runs the delay kick. Unfortunately, that's not fast enough for Redacted because she can land and hit you pretty quickly. Kung. Laitome has to aim his kicks pretty low. As Kung, it can be very easy to sail over a prone or Redacted. Looks like he's got Shoals now. Shoals is usually a bad roll, but having homing bullet changes that matchup significantly. Looks like Laitome able to wait out the kick factor there, but gets a little too close on his meter build. Looks like it's Shoals again, has meter for bullet. Oh no, just misses. He had the setup, but got a little bit too far, ended up hitting the backside, which has no hitbox. Argenrost able to take that first game. Capconian says, I need blood thinners out just saying that. Yeah, it's a tough one.
Round 1. Divekick.
Alright, Markman a bit slow on the kick and just has that same problem as Shoals, or sorry, as Kung, where the horizontal kick can't sail over the duct acted. Alright, he's got Kung again. Gonna have that same problem, but gonna be a lot faster than Markman. Argenrost about to get kick factor. Activates it backwards, which is a very safe play. As Redacted, you can jump backwards by going into Feral and hitting holding K to keep the Feral going and hitting D to jump backwards to face the other way. It allows Redacted a bit more movement options and able to punish people who go over him a little bit faster. Or go over her, I should say. The character is a female skunk bear. Or a Wolverine, you might say. But things are redacted for reasons. Laitome gets hit in the head, loses his meter, and unfortunately, Kenny headshot is pretty bad because not only are you concussed this one, you don't know who you are, and you won't have meter for the next 4 seconds. So Kenny wants to get up to his air special so he can stand a chance against Redacted. Ooh, gets a little too close. Argenrost with the good neutral game.
Round 7.
Looking like Shoals will have meter. That looks very familiar in terms of just getting that freeze a little bit high, not getting the kick to land, and then getting punished right after. Oh, very good underneath movement, underneath the kick factor kick. Oh, these games are really close, but Argenrost just getting the last bit to seal out the game. So far 2-0. Let's see if Laitome can find an answer to seal one of his own games.
This from above. Round 1. Divekick.
Alright, Redacted versus Redacted. If Kenny can get the air special, I believe that the air special freeze Redacted is better than the normal Redacted. At least in the mirror matchup. Ooh, gets a good pause there. Argenrost going for the kill. Laitome hits the brakes and gets him instead. Alright, we're seeing stream now. Not one of Laitome's favorite matchups, but he does have bullets. Oh, he's gonna get hit. At least he didn't lose his meter. If the freeze hit or that bullet was out for longer, he would lose all his meter. But he does have to deal with a kick factor Redacted, who's pretty damn fast. Still has 3/4 of kick factor. Argenrost could try to take this all the way for a win. Gets one more kill. I think he can get maybe one more kill. He likes to go for a jump from the start. Is he going to do this one? No, he doesn't. One of Argenrost's favorite moves is at the end of his kick factor, right in the round start, he'll do a wall cling and then a jump. And it can be really fast when you have kick factor. Unfortunately, he moves forward, gets hit in the head, and Laitome gets the second kill. He's now one away from trying to climb back into this matchup. Oh no. Ends up going for a committed stream, double stream attack. Fails and gets headshot. Okay, I don't know who Laitome is here. I think he's Sensei now? Oh, he is! He gets the kill! Oh man, Laitome bringing it back while concussed. We've got a game, we've got a game.
Yes, from above.
Alright, let's see who Kenny rolls this time. We've got Jefailey. Jefailey's decent. The drop kick does well against getting headshots and can hit an Argenrost duct if aimed correctly. I think that's... that kick or dive? I can't tell. I think that's kick. Running the air special cancel, but Argenrost with the duck avoids the attack. Oh no.
Nothing lasts forever.
Unfortunately, Laitome can't do anything there, and I don't think you can air special that low to the ground, so he wasn't able to hit a pause there, even if he saw the kick factor pause where... oh no! Oh no! Oh, what a way. Getting the freeze, but just getting too low, getting underneath and getting hit. Like... Laitome looking to get frauded here. Survives the concussion. It's dive, which is a pretty good roll. Looks like he's gonna back off, build some of that meter. Argenrost, on the other hand, looking like he's gonna get kick factor. Oh no! I think if Laitome just let his jump go, he might have been able to just be above Redacted there. Unfortunately, I think that maybe the kick factor pause caused him to pause a little too early and he gets hit out of the air because he was way too close. Oh man, he almost had the comeback though. Good match though, good match. Alright, let me fix that bracket and we can move into our next round. I think that's going to be Argenrost and Ubersaw, I believe? Yeah. Let me go ahead and fix the scores though. Argenrost, if you're out there and listening, if we can get you into the tourney cast, that'd be awesome. Man, that ending, the freeze and sliding underneath Redacted, that was tough. That was really, really tough. All right, let me see if that bracket looks good. I think that's good here. Yeah, so we should have Ubersaw and Argenrost next, and then after that we'll have the winners finals. So we're due loser semis now. And I think that's going to be... Oh, that's a rematch with Ubersaw and Argenrost meeting again. See if Argenrost can adjust his play from last time. Alright, I think we're good to go. Sounds like it's okay. Yep, I need to go and update the names in the meantime.
Select your character.
Unacceptable.
ran in a wrestling ring just for this.
It looks like we're seeing Redacted and Jefailey again. This is a very close matchup. The last time we saw them early in the match. All right, we're gonna see it again.
This from
Oh
above.
wait, I gotta swap the names.
Round one.
All right, there you go. Your names are correct now. So it is of note that Ubersaw is in Europe. I think he's in Spain. Yeah, he's in Spain. So while Argenrost, I believe, is on the East Coast. So there can be some lag issues, but hopefully with the GGPO set correctly, it'll be a little bit smoother, even if you have to suffer some of that input lag. But if you do see some glitches here and there, that's probably the case. Alright, looks like Ubersaw is continuing his meter gen pick, going into, oh no, he's gonna get headshot here. Oh, does not get headshot. He's continuing his strategy of building up meter and using DQ to stop Argenrost's meter build, kind of staying back. We'll see if Argenrost continues to try to dodge that DQ. He was definitely getting the hang of it towards the end of the set last set. And Ubersaw using the disqualified to hang in the air there, sees Argenrost jump and uses his pigtail to punish him. Yeah, when you're trying to avoid DQs, Ubersaw can try to time a kick to actually hit the escape. Looks like Argenrost has kick factor now. Oh my god, it's so scary. Alright, Ubersaw being able to get that spacing correct, Argenrost has to find a way to either capitalize on his kick factor or find a way in, because Ubersaw right now is looking like he's got all the answers. Oh no, duck! Oh no, he got hit just on the edge of that DQ, and unfortunately when you have no meter for duck, you can't, you don't really have an option there, and except for maybe try to jump for a kick. Usually in that situation you want to get you want to duck, and I don't think Jefailey can hit you, but without meter you can't get that low, and so it's really hard to time when you jump because Jefailey can kick at almost any time. Okay, looks like kick factor for Jefailey, looking like a very slow approach. Oh, tries to go for the landing, doesn't get it. Alright, Argenrost with the safe jump back. Unfortunately doesn't get the timing right on the round end, gets hit in the head though. Argenrost, I think that's a decent play too. Like, if you're not sure what to do, go ahead and hit the wall cling and you try to go towards the back wall. Kind of give yourself a chance to basically cancel any buttons you might have done accidentally when the timer scan is hit. Ubersaw able to get that headshot though. He's canceling meter in both ways, concussions and DQ. Oh, unfortunately does not get the second kill on concussed, and Argenrost able to turn it around there. About to get kick factor. Got it. Oh, very good duck by Argenrost there. Jefailey a bit too close. Sails right over. Ooh. Was Argenrost going for a backwards ferrule there, or was he trying to attack? I'm not quite sure. Oh, maybe he was just trying to do a loop jump backwards. Okay, hitting Ubersaw out of the air while he's in that animation. Maybe Argenrost's going to continue to do that, try to just rush down the animation and try to hit him before he can recover from the animation. Disqualified! Okay, looking for the timer scan. We're gonna get close to a line battle here, probably. Just for those watching, if you haven't played a lot of Divekick, you have to recognize that the 0 second is the full second. As you can see, it goes straight to 19 at the beginning of the round. And basically you can think of that as 19.9. And when it's at 0, it's at 0.9, counting down to 0.8 and whatnot. Alright, looks like Argenrost being very patient there with kick factor, just looking for an opportunity, doesn't find one. And he needs to build some meter. Gets Pharaoh, gets a duck. Looks like Ubersaw gets the tie just by saving himself from getting kicked. Jumped in early, but timer scans to make sure he doesn't get punished for it. Oh, wall cling. Ooh, I wasn't sure who won that round there. That was foot to foot. This set is awesome. We've got a 1-1, and they continue their battle, adjusting back and forth. Capconian, this set is way too good. I totally agree.
Round 1, Divekick.
Okay, Ubersaw moving a little bit more forward this one. Maybe he's changing up from building up meter. Oh, looks like he's maybe getting kicked out of his approach earlier. Didn't feel good, so he looked like he's just building up meter. Hits a double DQ, catches all the meter from Argenrost. Okay, going to line again. Gonna see a flash pause. Oh, and a timer scam to win. Is that enough? Yes. 0. Timer scam at its original use, able to take that round. Oh, Ubersaw goes ham. All right, with the last end of his kick factor, but gets kicked out. And Argenrost, very good reactions there.
Disqualified!
Oh, I think he did he have enough to duck there? I guess he got hit, and as it was draining, he was able to duck before it gets to 0. When you get hit by DQ, it drains. It doesn't instantly disappear, so you still have a little meter, and if you can get into duck before it drains all the way, you can hold duck and build some meter afterwards. Nice kick, nice kick.
Round 6,
Disqualified! Disqualified!
Oh, Argenrost with the extra placement to avoid the second DQ. He's got all his meter. He's looking for an opportunity to close in.
Disqualified!
Oh, tries to go in and rush, but not high enough. Unfortunately, Jefailey's feet there are not hittable. Usually, if you're playing Divekick, like below the knee when someone's in a neutral jump isn't hittable, so he's unable to hit Ubersaw there, even though it looked like it was really close. Let's see. Oh, I was hoping Argenrost could survive here because this has been super close. Ubersaw up 2-1, but I've seen Argenrost adapt, and he's gonna do it again. I'm pretty sure they're gonna take it to a game 5. We'll see how it goes.
Yes, from above.
He's definitely trying to hit Jefailey out of the air more now, so we'll see if that ends up working out for him. Usually that's a little bit tougher when Jefailey has Dive Gem, because he jumps higher, but with Style Gem, where he gets more meter, he doesn't get as much height, so hopefully he can capitalize here where Jefailey has smaller heads, so he can actually out-jump him whenever he does DQs. Unfortunately, he gets caught in the head here. Oh no, Ubersaw gets a reversal headshot here with a bad approach. Well played by Argenrost. Is Argenrost going to come in? Let's see. I think that twitch there was him trying to move forward a little bit, but getting into her. Looking like the first neutral attack we've seen in a while. Is he about to get kick factor? When is he going to pop it? Ooh, Jefailey's kickbox is pretty big as a drop kick, but Argenrost is redacted and has the best kickbox in the game. Gets kick factor there, able to rush down the spacing, catches Jefailey in the DQ animation. Cautious approach. Okay. Looks like Argenrost wants to be pretty safe on his approach. He's been hasn't been able to capitalize on concussions, so he's trying to get attacks into Jefailey and being safe, just kind of moving forward to make sure he doesn't get flopped by that drop kick.
Disqualified!
Very good aiming on the DQ there, knocks the meter out, but Ubersaw still down 4-1 in this game. Let's see if he can catch up.
Round 8,
Disqualified!
Can't get high enough for that one. Backs up, adjusts, and gets the kill. As predicted, Argenrost brings it to a game 5. 2-2, hype set, hype set. Capconian in the chat says, nice meter sacrifice. Yeah, definitely. He giving up his meter, just going for that kill.
yes, from above. Round 1,
Oh man, this is tense. I can feel it. Yeah, not sure. Argenrost, even if he stayed in Feral, I don't think he's going to be able to duck that one, so maybe he tried to stand up and try to get out of there. factor for Jefailey. Oh, gets the duck redacted. I think it's a tough position because as Argenrost, you can't jump back because the boom kick can catch you, and so ducking or timing a jump to counter the kick coming in are your only options. He went for the duck and gets headshot. Able to not get headshot the second one. He needs to get meter 4 duck though to try to get back in this game. Looking like he's facing a fraud detection of his own. Jefailey with still meter. I don't know if he's gonna come in or if he's just gonna do timer scam. Looks like he does come in. Oh wow. Great set. Ubersaw getting the best of Argenrost this one. Very good game though. Went down to game 5 in both sets. very close. Let's go ahead and hit the bracket up. Thank you for sharing that game. Let's see. Get to that bracket. Another very close one, 3-2. I put it incorrectly. I misinputted it last time. I think we have Axem and Capconian up next for our winners finals. Axem, if you can join in and share that one, that'd be awesome. Bracket look good. Yeah, the bracket looks okay. Got Ubersaw Advanced, Axem and Capconian. Alright, let's see. We got Axem in. Let's make sure that the stream looks okay. I got sound. Yep, that's okay. We'll just wait for Capconian to join Axem and get right onto it. I believe this will be a Shoals versus Baz matchup. We're just waiting for it to start. I'll double check turning chat just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Alright, in the meantime, let's check out chat. We've got Capconian talking about basically by the time the feral he made a comment about when I was trying to explain if Redacted's meters start to drain, it'll animate so where it goes towards 0, and since the animation was still happening, he still had meter and he was still able to stay in the feral. So thanks for also explaining that in chat, Capconian. Alright, looks like Capconian's inside the match now, so Axem start one ready. Adjust GPOs as you see fit. If it's still 4 from another matchup. I usually set my own GGPO to 4 if I'm playing further away, and 2 if I'm playing like East Coast, and 1 if I'm playing really close.
Not enough time for fun, Gus.
Winter is coming.
Oh, I got that set
your gym
as well.
Zedek to your duds. This from above.
All right. So the Baz is gonna have to find a good angle against Shoals because of the horizontal kick. Let's see if that how Capconian is gonna try to structure his attack and what Axem can do to counter it. As you can see, kind of their feet kind of go both horizontal. With Dr. Shoals being able to get up in the air, pause whenever she wants. Allows her to kind of control her height a little better than the Baz, and trying to find a way where it isn't a tie is really hard. So you usually want to get the lightning. Both lightning specials are good in this matchup for Baz. Bazokin, where he can try to get her to kick into lightning. The ground special, we haven't seen. Have we seen it this tournament yet? No, we haven't. The Baz's ground special allows him to strike himself with lightning, but the lightning comes out from the sky, so it hits the air and the ground at the same time, hits Baz, and gives him a shield. For maybe a little less than a second, but that lightning strike in the air can't hit anything above him, so if you can catch Shoals, if you can build up enough meter and then catch Shoals above him, he can hit her with one ground lightning. Capconian just dodges that one lightning. Unfortunately, that approach kick gets busted by a swing kick. For that vertical second kick of Shoals, the Bats can definitely find an angle on that one. Capconian taking this first round. We'll see if Axem wants to switch or if he's going to continue with the Baz. I think he's got the gem that I would pick in this matchup too. Maybe? Yeah, I don't know. You definitely want extra height against Dr. Shoals, but specials are pretty good here, but I've hardly picked meter gem for the Baz. Capconian just hanging on to that dive gem to make sure to have height advantage on the Baz. Ooh, there's the lead into the lightning attack by Baz. Now he's on 0 meter, he's gonna find a way to get more meter again. Dr. Shoals on the other hand about to get kick factor. Looks like Baz is on that meter for lightning now. That's about the best angle you can get on that horizontal kick. You gotta get above the feet. And hopefully your backside doesn't get hit. Capconian looking to pull this matchup back. We'll see what he can do. Gets the low kick. Okay, so I'm not sure if that was a read or not, but the Baz can when he does that lightning, it's really fast. And so I'm surprised that Dr. Shoals caught him there. So I think that was probably a read where he just read that if I go low enough, I can catch both options. Especially if he does the meter one. Sorry, the lightning attack. Oh no. Gets hit in the head, loses the round. It's 1-1. I think Axem has found his niche here. He's getting his angles in, landing attacks using his lightning to bait as well. So definitely some back and forth here.
Yes, from above. Round 1.
Capconian on a basic approach catches Axem mid-air.
Round 2.
When Dr. Shoals has 0 meter, she wants to build up at least a little bit so she can have at least one cancel in the air, so she'll usually take 1 meter before starting any matchup. But once she has meter, she can kind of go into it, so that second round she kind of just went straight into the air. Oof, Baz getting hit on the startup there. Capconian about to get kick factor. Looks like the Baz has meter for both specials, doesn't need it. Swing kick catches Capconian on a lazy approach. You do have to respect Baz when he's got that swing kick. It's a bit to start up, but once it gets out, it's pretty fast. And if he can let go at all times, he doesn't have to cancel. Yep, just like that. He can let his swing go, and you have to be wary when it comes out. Dr. Shoals can, I guess, cancel in the air there, but it might not be good enough because I would say the swing kick, when it's very the rope is very long, can be very fast and hard to dodge. And unfortunately, he is getting caught by all these swing kicks now. I think I want to apologize for my lazy comment there. I don't think it was lazy, it was just more of the kick came in quickly and it was hard to dodge, so I might have been aggressive on my part to say. If I can update the round there, oops. Alright, we'll see what Capconian needs to adjust and not get kicked by those stray swing kicks. Wow, catching that lightning, that's the second time he's done that. It's pretty awesome. Most of the time I'm just skipping straight into the lightning and not hitting a Baz on the way to create lightning. Oof. I don't know if that was a kick that was caused by the flash boss there, because it looked like he was kind of close enough to hit, but just not close enough.
Round 5.
Ooh. Very good cancels there, but unfortunately does the chase, and without kick gem, it's hard to chase him down.
My life is static!
Alright, Baz on game point. We'll see if he can. He's got losses to give, but we'll see if it's able to attack here to finish it. Oh, hits him with the air special, saves that ground special for the last attack. Well played by Axem. Pretty good matchup altogether. There was some plays by Axem and Capconian, some adjustments, and Axem finally taking it out. I think that last second to last round where he was getting the swing kicks definitely propelled him to get that win. All right, let's go ahead and update the bracket. That was 3-1 for Axem, I believe. And now we're going to see Capconian and Ubersaw. And Ubersaw, if you're out there, if you can share again. I know that Capconian had some issues. So Capconian can come back to see Axem if he gets past UbersawMedic here. He has won before, and we're going to see if he can continue that streak. And he'll get a second chance to adjust to AxemJinx. Alright, we do have Ubersaw in. Making his way to the lobby. In the meantime, hopefully the... Nope, that does not look good. Let's fix this. Oh yeah, that does look good. Capconian and Ubersaw. Axem over. And cool. Alright, looks like we're almost underway here. We've got Ubersaw and Capconian. Everything is adjusted and they're ready to go. Just the sizing here. And the name.
Select your character.
Your feet will burn.
I make fighting game accessories.
Looks like
Select your
Ubersaw
choice.
opting for the Markman pick instead. Oh, I need
Select
to
your
adjust the
duds.
sizing there. There you go. That was... Dive Gem Markman can definitely get some work here. There is one thing to mention about Markman. He we haven't seen him today, so I'll explain his ground special. He kind of digs for items, and he can look for gas, which I don't think it's all called chemistry, but it drains meter if you stand in it. The items affect both characters. The gas, spring makes them jump. Glue causes you to stick for like maybe a second. Oil makes you slide, and then you can also find pieces for his controller. That's that box with the two buttons next to his shirt on the lower left. And if he builds that box, he gets the anti-air up kick in the game. There's only anti-air in the game, but yeah, that's what it looks like where he kicks upwards. It's basically like a dragon punch, and having anti-air in a game where there's only dive kicks is really, really good. Yeah, because you can just hit people out of there like that. So Ubersaw is going to find moments where he can build this up kick to basically challenge Schultz in the air. And Dr. Schultz has to find a way to kind of come closer as Markman's trying to build that box and punish him for trying to build that box. Markman's other specials are an air special where oh my god, that RNG gets the box right away, hits an up kick. I was talking about his air special. His air special is a feint. When he doesn't have up kick, he can basically kick back in the mid-air. It's about to get kick factor, so you might see it. Oh, ends up using up kick. There's his kickback. Goes back a little bit too far, and unfortunately kicks a little too low and gets kicked by Capconian. Okay, he's got no meter and no box. Let's see if Capconian can capitalize on the situation now. 4-4, very, very close. Ooh, so close. Double KO. Luckily, Markman didn't start on the spring here. You can get in a position where you throw a trap on your own spawn point and you end up being trapped by it. And it's tough to be able to start on spring. Ubersaw inches this one out, but Capconian just right there. It's only one round away.
Yes, from above. Round 1. Dive kick.
I answer to no
Ooh, some
one.
YOLOs from both characters here. I think Ubersaw likes to go for that Thunder Kick. Markman has 2 just frame moves where if you press kick at the top of his jump, he gets a lightning kick, which has a bigger hitbox and is a lot faster. And his ground special, or his ground just frame, is if he presses dive right as he lands, he gets a little backdash. Doesn't cost any meter at all. That duck can actually help Markman avoid Shoal's kick if he ducks at the right time. It is hard to do though, with the fact that Capconian can adjust his kick and also kick vertically on his second kick. Markman though, looking for that box, gets 3 pieces, needs 1 more piece. Ooh, Capconian gets stuck in a float. I thought he was going to continue with a kick there, decides to fall. Maybe he gets stuck and falls unintentionally, but does not pull it out. Ubersaw's got a big lead here, 2-0. Switch to Markman, proving to be working right now.
Yes, from above. Round 1. Dive kick.
Ooh, there's that. I should have just called it. I thought Ubersaw was gonna go for that that fast thunder kick in the beginning. He does so once again. Not quite sure that's a good idea to do against Dr. Scholes, who does jump pretty high pretty quickly and tends to like back up first in the round. It was a bit of a bad approach against the spring there, but at least they didn't get headshot. Okay, Capconian well in control of this one. He's not playing around. Fraud detection detected. Can he take the sweep here, take all that momentum to reverse sweep this matchup? Ooh, a little too low. Markman's got the dive gem, you have to respect that height he's got. Oh, catch the startup. Markman does have a startup on his kick, and if you can get there before his kick actually starts, you can hit him. Gets a tail end of that foot though. Very, very close. Capconian has found his stride. Let's see if he can reverse sweep.
From above.
Is Ubersaw gonna go for the kick? We'll see. No, he does not decide to go for the kick. Oh, gets headshot though. I must say, when Markman gets his items out, it is a bit tough to navigate across the screen because you have to worry about where those items might be and how they might affect the ground movement. Very good turnaround there by Capconian, catching Ubersaw on the retreat. Starting the second matchup well, he could tie it up into a hype set 2-2. Oh, this is definitely going to contribute to that. Let's see how he approaches this. Dr. Scholes, one of the best characters for headshot chaining, unfortunately gets tagged out of the air. I think that was a bit of a gamble on Ubersaw's part to try to catch that approach movement. Oh. Well-timed kick by Capconian there, punishing Ubersaw for digging for a item so close. Unfortunately, with kick factor, it's going to be hard to avoid while you're concussed. And Capconian ties it up 2-2, hype set. He's won these last 2 in dominating fashion. We'll see if Ubersaw can adapt.
Yes, from above.
So far, no of significance. There's been no up kicks from Ubersaw since that first one. So maybe RNG is failing him now, but we'll see if they can come back here. Black hole. That is one of the items I haven't mentioned. It creates a hole in the ground, and if you go into it, you fall out the top of the screen. It can be good or bad. It's sometimes double-edged. Alright, concussion for Dr. Scholes. Unfortunately, not a great approach by Ubersaw. Gets kicked out of the air. That gas sitting right on top of Markman means he won't be able to build a meter. But changing up the items now. That glue will cause you to get stuck if you land in it. Up here coming. Oh, great angle from Dr. Scholes. Gets the kick and trades. Definitely a good trade for Capconian. Oh, totally thought he was gonna get headshot there. Just a little too low. Alright, Dr. Scholes still has half kick factor. Ooh, comes in hard, and Ubersaw's good reactions hits her in the head. Let's see if he can advance past the spring here. It's going to be a little bit of trouble. Oh, yeah. Good timing. I think he was trying to figure out how to go around it. Maybe he decided just to go for it, and Capconian read the bounce and gets him on the approach. Adjustment by Capconian gets him to 4-2 here. Looking to close it out on a headshot Markman. Oh, Capconian with the run back. Very good matchup. Ubersaw, well played. Capconian played a little bit better though. Thank you for sharing, and we'll go to our grand finals. Let me update the bracket. Pretty sure we know who's going to be coming in here, but very good, close set. Capconian able to bring it back from the brink, and now we have a grand finals of AxemJinx and Capconian. I think out of these two, Axem, if you can share, that'd be awesome. I think Capconian was having issues previously, so hopefully Axem can share his screen. Meantime, I can try to get the bracket set up. 2. Should be probably needs a refresh, but we might just jump right into grand finals. Looks like we have both competitors in the lobby already. Now you guys can start whenever you want. It's up.
Select your character.
I'll make you wish you were fighting Pedurino.
And then they called in the bads.
Select your jewels. Select your duds.
Alright, Baz versus Trolls. We have seen this before. Let's see if Capconian can adjust this
From
time.
above. Round 1.
Oops, it's grand Alright, Dr. Show's looking good right now. About to get meter for Kick Vector. Baz can counter with an air special. Ooh, I was wondering if he's going to use air special, and since the opt to jump back and gets his landing punished. I'm so close to hitting that lightning on the jump up. Just misses, but gets hit with a headshot instead. Maybe it would have been better to get hit by the lightning.
Stress fractures!
Round 5.
Oh, that turnaround. I thought he was going to catch him, but a little bit too far.
Round 6.
Capconian feeling the concussions right now. Ooh, able to... the concussion meter just ran out just enough so that his kick sped up and didn't give enough time for Axem to jump out of here. Alright, Axem letting his kicks go. Capconian's going to have to watch out for that. Gonna see Baz do a lot of cancels, but he can at any moment decide to not cancel his swing and just go for the kick. Oh, baits out the lightning. Capconian playing well around that lightning. You notice that Axem was waiting to try to hit him with that lightning, hits the pause, and Axem hits the lightning and wastes that meter. Oh, so close, so close. Axem there with the air lightning catches the kick from Schultz. Axem up 1-0, but does definitely look like a close game. Capconian has adjusted. We'll see if he can get that little bit more to push it into a win.
Round 1.
He gets approached safely and does not get hit by that very close let go swing.
Round 2.
Oh no! The Baz ends up using his meter and went down to no air special. I feel like Dr. Hills could have approached high there, but the low approach gets her headshot. I think if the concussion was a little bit shorter, he would have gotten hit by that lightning, but since the concussion slowed him down, was not fast enough to actually get hit by lightning. Surprise. Baz just having enough height there to get the kick.
Round 5
Very close game. Oh, Capconian almost had that headshot. He was trying to line it up. It goes a little bit over though. Very good play with his delays though. Probably gonna find that at some point in this matchup though. See if Axem can try to adjust that. Definitely at the mercy of Dr. Chills there, who's just floating above him.
라운드 7 나이킥
Capconian reading those lightnings. That's the third time today, man. And gets a headshot too.
Scalpel, please.
Unfortunately, Baz not fast enough. We're down to another 4-4 match in the second game. It's a really good set piece. Oh, comes in a little too low. Unfortunately, Axem able to inch forward one more time. 2-0, one more game to sweep the tournament. I believe in Capconian. He's been doing a lot of adjustments and just needs a little bit more to push through. I think he's going to take at least the next one. Laitome, my dear heart, in the chat. Very close.
라운드 1
Ooh, tries to go into a second kick, gets hit during the startup.
라운드
Not sure if he let his kick go, if he would actually have the distance to kick, but maybe he would have. Jumps into the headshot. This is not looking good. Let's see how Baz decides to approach. Probably 2 kicks to the meter and then approach. Yep, that looks like about right. Uh-oh, 3-0. Come on, Capconian. We know you're in there. Let's go. Alright, about to get kick factor. I thought that was going to be a headshot. Lightning's out of it, but does not punish for the lightning. Oh, avoids the lightning, but Baz lands and gets behind Shoals for a headshot from behind. Fraud incoming. We gotta get Cap to avoid this so we can try to run back again. He did run back against Ubersaw. Let's see if he can continue that. Oh, headshot is a very good start. Very good start. Second kill, very good. Alright, it wasn't a headshot though. Axem still alive. Big headshot as the Baz is pretty tough. How is Capconian reading these lightnings? I would have not have kicked there. Very low. Oh. Axem with the adjustments, able to sweep this match and the tournament. Going down, not having to go on a loser bracket, and takes the tournament once again. He is a person to look out for in the next one for sure. Congratulations, Capconian, Axem, everyone who played. Awesome set today. Let me go ahead and move to an update. And normally we go into a interview. We'll try to do an interview with Capconian and Axem for their comments on the tournament. Let me see if I can get them ready while I actually update the bracket as well. Alright, let me ask to see who might want to be okay with joining, and we'll see if Cap is okay, and I can understand if he doesn't want to. But usually he's in here sharing his thoughts, so hopefully we can hear it again. Cap, I see you in chat. If you do want to join in, we'd love to hear your thoughts. If not, I understand. No pressure at all. And if not, we'll pull in Axem right away. Alright, let me see if this finals looks... Oop, that doesn't look... Okay, let me update that. Go. Okay, it does look like Capconian's gonna jump in. Capconian, are you there? Capconian? I can.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Awesome. Glad this is working because we did have some issues earlier with your screen share.
All right, let me see. Oh wait, I gotta put my headset because you're divided. One moment.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
There we go. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. We're not getting any feedback as well. So, yeah, some tough matches there. You awesome sets across the board. That reverse sweep on Ubersaw was pretty cool. I saw you make some adjustments on that last on the grand finals, but you couldn't quite get the win.
I feel like I adapted too late.
Mhm.
I feel like my big problem was that I just didn't like commit to like the first kick, and I switched angles way too much. So I feel like a lot of my really big losses came from me switching angles. Another thing I did notice is that I was not. So the thing about the bat, like to my knowledge, please, Axem, let me know if I'm wrong about this. But usually there's this distance that Shoals can have, which is a big reason why Shoals uses Dive Gem in this matchup. Is because there's like this quote unquote unreactable range that if Bass just throws the rope willy-nilly, Shoals can just like jump kick it. But Axem had like some really good tech against that tactic. So I was like, I mean, I gotta work around that. Also, something that I was having trouble was like I was overthinking the lightning setups, and I got really scared because of that. So for at the end, I was like, okay, let me just try to get in. But the problem was I adapted too late. That's good stuff for everyone, man. This run was one hell of a run.
It did look like you were hitting him out of his lightning pretty consistently. Like there was a lot of times where you would be just past the lightning or hitting him as he was doing his lightning. So I thought like your game around his air special was actually pretty good. I think a lot of the losses you took were just on your meter builder approach where he just had that swing kick and you kind of just didn't respect it, and he just swung into you, and I think he took a whole round with just that move.
No, you're right. Like the thing is that I'm used to playing the Bass matchup in a certain way, but like the tag, I was just not prepared for it. Like angles and stuff, I was not prepared for it. And again, I feel like I started getting the hang of it, but it was too late.
Gotcha. Do you have any good or thoughts or comments on any of the other matches you played, or maybe the tournament in general?
Dude, Argen versus Ubersaw and Argen versus Ubersaw Electric Boogaloo were amazing.
Those sets were pretty crazy.
Yo! Oh my god! Oh, the timer scam mechanics. That was like, whoa. That was my highlight. Wow, those were my.
I'm glad you were able to watch that matchup. I believe that I thought that Argenrost was gonna start coming in, but instead he just started dodging the DQs really well, and that was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh wow.
My complaint was that I saw some DQs that could be wall clinged, and I'm just like, why is he not wall clinging? He should wall cling some setups, because there were some scenarios with the DQ that I just saw that I could be like, I mean, you could wall cling and then just stay at the other side of the screen.
I think wall cling is a possible option. The problem is you don't keep your meter, because as you're on that, first you spend the meter to jump to the wall, and then as you're hanging on the wall, it's gonna drain. So it's almost like you got DQ'd, right?
Okay. So this is my rebuttal. What do you prefer? Having some meter and having the ability to feral at least, or having no meter being in a checkmate situation?
Well, I think that he was doing a good job at dodging it without the wall clang. So I mean, he was being able to dodge it. And just for the people who are watching, when Redacted jumps up, she has a very high gravity, so it's very hard for her to dodge the slow-moving DQ, because by the time she jumps and lands, the DQ is still there. And so Capconian is just referring to her air special, using an air special to kind of pause in the air for a little bit to let the DQ pass by, and then falling. I think that, yeah, it's definitely a viable option. I think that I was surprised that Redacted or Argenrost found a way to dodge the DQ with the kick and still keep all his meter.
That was, that sacrifice meter, like loss. Yo, I take that. Like, I lost meter. I'm gonna lose meter again. Headshot. That was, oh my god, that was awesome. Yo, the Laitome versus Argenrost match was crazy. It's like Laitome just like got the advantage and out of nowhere, bam, shoals stand. And then like the double dive kick, the double drop kick. Bro, I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to be in there. I don't want to deal with that. But yo, like, let's get Axem. He won today. Let me get out so you can get Axem.
I don't know. So I bumped the room up to 3, so we can have Axem join in. Is there any more comments that you want to make before we move to Axem, though?
That's basically it.
All right, cool.
This was an awesome run.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun today.
All right, let me, if you can go on mute, I'll pull Axem in.
You got it.
Axem, if you're out there, if you can jump in, it'd be awesome to hear your thoughts. All right, looks like he's just jumping in. I think he's here now. Yep. Can you say something?
Oh yeah, that's good. Volume's okay?
Yeah, your volume's good.
Great.
All right, so you took this one pretty convincingly. There were some there were some hiccups, but you're able to win. You didn't have to reset the bracket, and you didn't take a loss during the tournament. I think the most someone took was maybe 1 game, but there were a lot of close games in your matches.
They were funny. It was a pretty stacked bracket, honestly.
I don't know if when it's not a stat you're right. It's everyone who came out today definitely has a chance of winning. So I would say that every time we come out, it's got to be fun.
Yeah, but I mean, we have Capconian and Argenrost coming in, and I'm like, oh, the one time they're joining in, here I am spending the last 2 weeks playing Omega Strikers instead of doing Divekick training. So, I was sweating a little, but I was able to put on a good show, I guess.
Definitely. Do you have a favorite moment in the match? Like, except for Grand Finals, if there's any moment before then, did you have one with a particular matchup?
It was a particularly lucky moment, but even so, there was a moment against Lai in, I think, winter semis. It was toward the end of the set. I was playing Baz against Streamform, and there was a point where he managed to get his air special bullet out as I was doing my air special, and it kind of caught me mid-lightning.
Yeah.
And that interaction can be pretty tricky because it's not always clear what Baz's exit speed is going to be. And I think it'd be slower if the lightning starts before the bullet hits, but it was very close timing and in the moment. Like this was toward the end of the last game, I think. So I think Lai chose to go low, but because I had slowed down, I kind of crossed him up above.
Yeah, that whole matchup. No, I think that when he froze you as you're lightning, if I'm thinking about the same scenario, he froze you and you were in your air special lightning pose, and he came in with a stream kick, and the stream kick was too slow. That you unfroze, got underneath him, and then he just kicked past you.
Oh, it was the duck under? I wasn't sure.
I think it was the duck under, but I'll probably have to review the tape on that.
Yeah, we'll have to check it. Either way, that was a crazy moment.
Oh yeah, to me the crazier moment was how it ended with he freezes you as Kong, but then gets right underneath you. I was like, oh no.
Oh, no, that was Argon, right?
Oh, was it Argon? No, that was you, I think, right? Oh no, that was Argenrost. That was against Redacted. My bad. That's my fault. I misremembered that.
Just a bit early on the punish.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
You were staying high on a lot of those freezes, and it looked like you were able to neutralize that homing freeze pretty well. Was that a conscious effort, or was that just something that was part of you just hanging in the air?
Yeah, there were a few cases where I felt like I wasn't in a strong position, and I figured if I can just take the bullet and not get headshot, then I'd be okay with that. and that's more likely when Kenny has kick gem because he can't get as high with most of the cast.
Okay, so definitely intentional then.
It kind of depends on like how the spacing works out in the moment, but there are times when I'll go for that as a safety, so to speak.
Gotcha. Yeah, we can definitely tell like a lot of the freezing moments Kenny or Laitome wasn't able to capitalize on just because you were just a bit too high, and I think he tried too, and then sometimes got kicked for it.
Oh yeah, there might have been a couple of times he overextended, but he did get like the hit a few times, so it's not a bad trade for him. He just has to build that meter up again, and it's kind of hard for Baz to punish that meter build because he has that accelerating kick that starts slow. But of course, it also depends on which character Kenny rolls too. So that matchup can get pretty silly sometimes.
For sure,
but not in a bad way.
All right, let's talk about you and Capconian. You got to see him twice in this, once in winners and again in grand finals. Can you walk us through like your thinking on that matchup?
But I usually consider Shoals to be maybe Baz's second weakest matchup. Just because it's hard for Baz to find a good angle to swing in. And if Baz gets headshot at all, that can be very, very feels bad dangerous for Baz.
Yeah, he had you headshot, right? In grand finals, he was down 0-2, but then he had you headshot. I'm like, oh, this could be it because
this could be a turnaround, yeah.
He could swing it back.
Playing against Divegem Shoals, I think that also gives her some air-to-air, like high air-to-air power. So Baz has to be careful about committing to a full height kick, especially if he doesn't have meter for air special. There's also this thing generally against Shoals where she's very strong when she has access to her air special, but there's that moment at the start where she has to build that initial meter. And if you can anticipate when she's going to angle down for the meter build, as many characters, you can kind of come in anticipating that. But it is very risky for Baz because if Shoals just lets that first kick angle continue unabated, that could just wind up as a headshot against Baz. So it can be a game of chicken sometimes, making risky moves at calculated moments.
So you're referring to like basically if she goes for the meter build kick and you let your swing go, you can catch her on that kick. But if she decides just to let that kick go, she's gonna hit you in the head.
Right. Yeah. So is that question of whether you think that she's going to shift into the second angle early or not?
Yeah.
There's a lot of teasing each other, trying to figure out when somebody's going to make a move. It's a little easier for Baz once you have access to your specials, but you also don't want to be too panicky about using them because Shoals can just hover and outlast them if they see one coming. So I was trying to be kind of conservative and use swing spacing when I could. But I think I was maybe kicking a bit too early on a few of them because I felt like I was getting kicked out of my startup kick frames quite a bit.
Oh yeah,
in some of those games.
I think Cap was pretty good at catching you that, and even though he didn't have kick gem, so he was a lot slower, and he was still getting you on those startup kicks.
I returned the favor once or twice, but I think I was taking the majority of that.
yeah. There was a moment where I started thinking if there could be a possibility where he wanted kick gem, just because
kick gem, yeah,
there were some chase downs where he was just outside the range and you were able to kind of like escape, and just like the dive gem does give you that extra height and power on when you jump because it'll be faster and you can get up quicker, but it does, I guess you trade off some of that chase down power because you lose that kick speed.
Yeah, I think Shoals has the option of choosing either gem, but you get a different set of advantages. There was definitely a critical moment where Cap had kick factor, and as great as kick factor is, it doesn't actually increase Shoals' speed anymore. I think it used to in older versions, but it doesn't now. So that distance is still the same,
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing your thoughts on the matchup with Cap. I was wondering, Cap shared some of his favorite moments from like the matchups that he saw. Is there any games that you saw in particular that you wanted to comment on?
As always, I have to give a shout out to Ubersaw for being the master entertainer, this time with both Jefailey and Markman, with some very close sets. So that was very fun to see. Once again, some clutch moments, getting kickbox at just the right time, and doing an up kick and stuff like that. We didn't see quite as many black hole shenanigans, but that's a bit harder against Shoals, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Black Hole is always I would
Like a
say
Joker,
double-edged
yeah.
sword. Yeah, it's cool because you can kind of like just jump into it and then you're all of a sudden above any character. But even kicking out of it is really hard. So.
Mhm.
All right. Any closing thoughts before we move into casuals?
Not too much. It was great to see Cap and Argon make it out. It's been a while, but it's always nice to see some veterans make it out, even if just once.
Yeah, it's also good to see Drewchuck. Drewchuck hasn't been around for a while. I think he joined. Did he join an early one? I do remember his name around here earlier when he was playing, but we haven't seen him in a while too, and it was nice to see him come out as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure I played him. You mentioned he was
A Shoals player.
at some, and at some live tournaments too, right?
Yeah,
Some in-person stuff.
Actually, Cap, if you're there, if you can unmute, I believe Drewchuck came to one of the Frosties. Is that correct?
That is.
I think
I can double check.
But yeah, I believe that he went to Frosties. I was playing some training matches with him as he was warming up, and I think he got second or first. I don't know, Drewchuck, if you're in the chat, let us know.
On which one? Because the two ones that I run.
It was a while back, so this is years ago.
Okay, yeah. If it's the 2021, I might have to double.
No,
it's highly possible he did, but the one
it was like years ago. I don't think it was even 2020.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was before the pandemic era, so.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the time when I'm talking about like past Divekick stuff, it could be anywhere from 5 to 10 years ago because that's how long the game's been around, and many of the interactions I'm remembering are only half remembered. So I might be misremembering. Drewchuck, if I am misremembering, I'm sorry. Anyway.
Oh, the 9th, Hanson says.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, in any case, great to see the turnout.
Well, congratulations. I think this is what, 4 in a row now?
Yeah, I think 4. Well, it's getting bad if I'm losing count.
Yeah, that's how someone's got to dethrone you. And Cap, I feel like you've adjusted, so hopefully we can see you dethrone him next tournament.
Well, I'll be around to get that practice for
Frosties.
For Frosty, yeah. Oh, by the way, are y'all coming to Frosties?
I don't think I am. When is that? Is that coming up?
That is in January.
I believe it's next year.
Got it. Okay.
I can't commit to going, mainly because if I do go, I'm only going for Divekick, and that's a bit much travel for one game. But we'll see if I can change my mind on that.
I understand.
But I could change my mind. Maybe I'll wrap it up into another trip or something. But we'll see. Did you want to plug Frosties in? Maybe we'll get to a link in the chat.
Did not expect that. Let me. So, this year something interesting happened. This year, usually there's like a separate bracket for every side game, but this year, Frosties has consolidated all the side games into one thing. So first of all, you have to sign up for Frost. This is the registration for the main game link on Twitch. Let me get the site.
I sent the Frosty Fausting site right before you did.
All right. So the second link that the second is for the side game. So you can enter all your side games since Frosty Fausting mostly. It's basically like the biggest side game tournament. Well, Chicago's basically the side game capital tournaments in there. For a lot of games, this is like their Evo. And
because it's not anywhere else.
Basically, yeah, it's either that or it's the one that there's the most players for. Also, Hanson will be in Frosty. Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully you play Divekick, my guy. So this year, I will be TOing Divekick once again. So you'll see me. Please let me know who you are. I'm very bad with names. So, just let me know. And enjoy the event if you're going.
We got Hanson in chat saying, "Come out to Chicago, everybody. It's a pretty great place."
It really is.
All right.
And go to Pequod's. Go to Pequod's. That is, I like Pequod's. The pizza's amazing. And if you're into arcades, Galloping Ghost. All
Nice.
registered. Oh, awesome! Registered and everything.
So
The thing is, this year, since I don't have control of like I don't get to see the names. I don't know who's coming or going, so I have to do it the old-fashioned way.
oh, is it gonna be like paper brackets?
I mean, hey, that'd be great for me.
Yeah. You got extra help on the tourney setup.
Hopefully, because I'm very. That's like the thing that I'm the most nervous to be honest.
I'm nervous every
Because-
time I run one of these. So we had a bit
it's
of
hard to do
trouble
solo.
with like technical problems earlier. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, dude, no. But the thing is, I only deal one tournament every year and dive. I have to deal with Star GG, and Star GG is like a thing when you do like brackets, and then you got a seed and all that stuff at the last minute. I just become like this nervous man every year because I only do it once a year and that's it.
Well, it's awesome that you do, and I hope you get a big turnout. We'll see if I end up being part of that turnout.
I'm gonna call myself out for what I'm about to say. If willing, this may actually be the year I actually commentate for Dive Top 4 because last time I really hesitated in commentating, but I feel like it's needed.
It definitely adds a lot to the match. Hopefully, my stuttering and mispronunciations and pauses aren't too bad. So,
that's all part of trying to like follow in real time and comment cleanly. It's a hard thing to do, especially solo if you're managing everything else. But if you're up for it, it's definitely good to hear. Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely! Because the good thing about commentating if you have a duo is that they can pick up from you or they have a different perspective.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Always nice to bounce ideas off others. Usually, I would like to have a second commentator here with Divekick Infinite. Sometimes that's kind of hard. Because I want to.
Okay. How about this? If you let me commentate for the next one, it'll help me to practice for the Frosted.
Yeah, that'd be good. Except I want the people who are in the match to kind of focus on playing, and so we'll see.
Okay.
We'll talk about it offline.
That's legit. That's legit. Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah. So far, I've been prioritizing people who haven't been in the tournament. But yeah, it's kind of hard because there's only so many people who play and want to commentate. So it's a small pool of people to do secondary commentation. But yeah, we'll talk about it offline and we'll see if we can at least get you practice. Oh, actually, well, we'll talk about this offline. There's another thing I can help. You can help me commentate on. That's probably like league games.
League game.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so this past Tuesday, for everyone who is watching, we do leagues. I think we're going to try to do it every month, but we have...
leagues! Yeah, for a moment I went like, wait, league.
Yeah, so we've got a league for this month, October games, and what happens is I can't capture all the games, but I'll capture the games that I play, and I usually do it silent, so there needs to be commentary above that, and I did it during a stream, and maybe you can hop on a stream with me the next time I do my October ones. That way we can do like the back and forth commentary.
Yo, I'm looking at the list for like people who entered for Divekick. I don't know if I should like be saying some names, but I'm pretty hyped.
Sounds good.
That's good. It's good.
All right, so let's move on to casuals. Once again, congratulations to our top two finalists here, Axem and Capconian, for placing 1 and 2 at Open 7 of Divekick Infinite.
Thanks. Yeah, it was a great run.
We're gonna take a. Actually, you know what? We can just jump right into it. I've got my water here. We're gonna go into casual matches. If you do want to join us, we'll be over in Arcade 1. Yeah, I guess Arcade 1's normally where we go to. And I'll be
Yeah,
sharing
dude,
my screen trying to get some games of Divekick in myself. You can queue up against me. Either ask in chat or join the Discord and ask in Discord, and we'll be over there. Just give me a sec. I gotta get my game set up. And Axem, Capconian, are you gonna stick around for casuals, or are you guys gonna take off?
I can do a few.
Okay. No pressure at all, Cap. If you gotta go, you gotta go.
I have a first to 50 tomorrow, so I got a lap for that.
Yeah, go prep for that.
Yeah, no problem.
Good luck, too.
I will need it. Thank you. Y'all take care, all right?
All right, take care,
Yeah, you
Cap.
too, Cap.
Well played
Thanks for
again.
And please, if you come to Frosty's, say hi to me, say who you are.
For sure.
Like, please come. Divekick is such a great game, especially if you're trying to get into fighting games. It's a great entry point.
All right. Thanks again, Cap. We're going to go ahead and move over to Arcade 1, so I'll see you there, Axel.
Yep.
Take care.
Take care.
Yeah, if you're order already, that's way too prepared.
Hey, I'm over here in Arcade 1 now. Let me get the Discord, or sorry, the OBS set up so I can actually share this one. Are you Arcade?
Right. Oh.
Oh, I need to get the share up. Hey, Laitome. I saw Laitome just jump in.
Hey, Lai.
Wow, you guys are really loud right now for some reason. Okay, had my audio higher than I thought it was.
Okay, trying to get my screen share for you guys so you can react, and then I'll also get
Oh, right. Okay.
off this one out. Oh, actually, yeah, I don't have to worry about sharing that one. I'm sharing my own game. Make sure that's set up.
Oh, is the VOD up for that commentary you did? On the,
I
on the
haven't
league
done
sets?
it yet.
Okay.
I wanted to cut it because there was some graphical artifacts on the stream, so I didn't just pull the video that I made. I'm gonna take the audio from the video that we made and then throw it into layer it on top of the match videos so that you don't get that artifact.
All right, no rush. I was just curious.
But yeah, thanks for calling me out. I should have got that done earlier, but just kind of been putting it off.
That's fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and open up a lobby, and I think this works now. So go into casual games. I need to change the naming. Axel, you're gonna jump in first, right?
Sure.
I was gonna ask, could I take a? Sorry, guys, it's Hanson. Mind if I take a turn in line somewhere?
No worries.
Oh, yeah.
Laitome, do you have next? If you don't have next, we'll put Hanson in next.
Yeah, put in Hanson first.
All right, sounds good. We'll
Awesome.
run Axem. Yeah, open chat if you got a request. I can play whatever character you guys want. If Hanson, Laitome, and Axem, you guys have requests. Other than that, I might just pick some unrepresented characters. I am practicing S-Kill for League, but I don't know if I'll play him today.
Oh, you did your random select board already?
Not yet. Let me create the lobby real quick. And
No,
lobby's up now.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're talking about my league selection?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did random select and I ended up picking was it S-Kill? And then I decided, I think after I'm gonna go ahead and select the characters manually and just do underrepresented characters. But S-Kill was both underrepresented and random, so I decided to go with that. I had to decide really early because I had to make the thumbnail, and so I was like, okay.
Oh, that's true.
Casual matches.
To be fair, we hadn't seen much redacted either, so that worked out fine for the first one.
Oh yeah. But yeah, any requests from the three here? If not, I'll decide on the fly.
I'll just do random, unless there's a request.
All right, let me see.
No request from me. Random's always good.
All right, I'm gonna go N. Oh wow. Okay, so we're gonna see the mayor.
I guess dive gem. Yeah. Which color do you want?
I like my Superman pajamas.
Red versus blue.
Alright, good luck, have fun. 0-0
too.
to start.
It'll also be dicey.
Round 1. Divekick.
Oh, right. Yeah. 2-player controls.
Oh no. Bad start for me. I faked
I
myself
get that next
into a
one.
headshot.
Round 2. Divekick.
Oh. Toe tap, I missed her end. Oh, that's terrible.
Round 3. Divekick. Round 4. Divekick.
Oh, I thought I did a double jump. Inputs.
Actually, if Cap didn't have to practice, he would have been. This would have been a good commentary practice too.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. I gotta start my float before I start my descent.
Round 6. Divekick.
Oh.
Very
Nice
late.
fake. Nice fake.
Round 7. Divekick.
Oh, okay, didn't mean to do that.
Oh. Nope, too far, too far.
Round 8. Divekick.
Trying to lean on your meter here because you don't have any and I have some.
Round
You have the advantage, yeah.
Oh no. He knew it as soon as my fingers did it. I'm like, don't do it. My muscle memory beat me. Great fake, great fake. I always feel like whenever you play against Mr. N, you have to like retrain your body not to punish.
To go in. Yeah.
Yes, from above. Round 1. Divekick.
See?
Case in point. Right.
Case in point.
Round 2. Divekick.
Oh. Good under, good under.
I don't know if that was intentional.
3. Divekick.
Oh. I meant to run back there, but I guess I didn't even get the snapback.
Round 4. Divekick. Double kill.
Oh, this is horrible.
This might be bad.
Yeah.
Round 5. Divekick.
Alright, I'll take it.
I was wondering if I should be greedy. I'm like, no, I'll just take the hit.
Round 6. Divekick.
Ooh, nice.
Mr. N wins.
Alright.
No, you
I
Only
was worried.
goal.
I'd like to
Do
do that too
not
much.
kick. Do not kick as a punish. Only kick guaranteed hits. Alright, see if I can do what my mind wants me to do.
Or don't go for the low kick at least. Like a mid might have worked there.
Round 1. Divekick.
My loaned money.
Round 2. Divekick.
Okay,
Oh, no.
I ran into it.
I think it may have been one anyway, but that does make it sillier. That's like a sensei double super jump. Oh, what?
Oh, I had it. I just didn't get the right button. I did a double jump. There you
Oh,
go.
I should have kicked back. Neck pillows are off.
Round
Yep.
4. Divekick.
Alright, alright. So far I haven't kicked at the wrong time, so.
Round 5.
Doing my
Of course
goal.
it is. Oh,
Ooh.
Round 6. Divekick.
Nice approach.
Round 7. Divekick.
oh, kick factor inbound. Maybe.
Mr.
Clean win, clean win.
wins.
It's so much like a dive mirror. Like you want to be the second person to do it, but like just after.
I guess, yeah, I might be committing a bit too high. Wondering if that means that I want... No, I probably want Dive Gem.
I'd be too scared without it, I think.
Yeah. Alright, thank you for sweeping me.
Oh, it was Mr. N mirror. That can go all sorts of ways.
Alright, Hanson, you're up next.
Sounds good. So, FYI, you have an extra stream viewer. My 4-year-old came down to
nice.
watch.
Oh.
Thanks for watching.
And then, well, because I was trying to put her in story mode and like treat you like kick button like Kung Pao. And so when she said, "Oh, Daddy's gonna play a little bit later." She's like, "Oh, can you play her?" I was like, "Oh, you don't want me to play the guy I was playing earlier?" It's like, "No, I want you to play her." So
Fair enough.
throwing some Kung at you.
All right, we'll see. We'll see who I want to play.
Hello.
Can you say hi, Lily? No, you want me to play her, right? Okay.
The OG Hanson pick. Lovely.
The first time I played Kung in, I think Frosty's 10.
Oh wow.
I got swag for
Alright,
days, my
let's do this.
ninja.
Alright.
Select your bring.
Go on stream for that underrepresented. Ooh, Dive Gem.
Yep. Yeah, I do Dive Gem here since it's like the height works out a little better, and you can't. The speed from Kick Gem doesn't matter that much, so I'd much rather have a little bit more height. Plus, it helps.
Yeah,
it makes it a lot easier to avoid the missile, so I don't need to be as precise when I time it.
Gotcha.
When I time the jump.
No, that makes sense.
Round one. Dive kick.
No, nice.
Round two. Dive kick.
Does he has arms? Does he has arms?
He has arms, but
Does
they're...
he has arms or no?
Yeah, he does, but they're in that little coat.
It's in my jacket.
He's trying to pull them out?
Oh.
No, he can't because he's restrained. But he has wings though. Ooh, looking for the trade.
When I was down 2-1, she just said, "Daddy's not good at this." It's like, thanks, Lily. Oh, yeah, it's that underneath hitbox. Yeah.
Yep.
See, if Stream had free hands, he'd probably be an OP character.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, good back. Good kickback.
You can't see that she's pantomiming Stream now. That's not a headshot?
It was like a
shoulder shot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Very close.
Nice. So by casuals, I meant everyone beats me mode.
Yeah, she's being cool. She's like having a cool pose.
Nice.
From above.
I don't know if you heard who she asked. Is she being cool?
Oh yeah, we can hear.
Oh, okay.
Daddy, what can I do it again?
Round two. Dive kick.
I wonder if I should just be building meter or giving me space.
Why he's a dragon?
Oh, very good timing.
Round four. Dive kick.
Oh, man.
I'm glad I was able to cancel out your kickback. It's always scary.
Oh, nice.
Got that extra distance from the flame feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I have flame feet, I can chase you from center screen. It's pretty crazy. Alright, just a little bit of kick factor left.
Dive kick.
Ooh.
Pence cross up.
You go. That's the problem here is that Kung can't go in way too hard, like kick gem or dive gem.
On the board.
Yes, on the board. First win of today.
Yes, from above.
Just like
One, dive kick. Double KO. Round two, dive kick.
Yeah, again,
Bit too close.
get bopped to every time.
Round three, dive kick.
Luckily, no headshot with flame feet.
Yeah. That's the one nice thing is that if I miss when you're trying to go for the flame. Oh, nice. Yeah, got me building.
Yeah, that's my
What about
favorite move
headshot?
against Kung is kick back into a low submarine kick.
I wonder if the portal can reach that in time from behind.
Maybe.
But it'd have to be, I guess, early enough in Stream's kick.
Dive kick.
Ooh, nice. Alright, just a
I
little
need
bit
metal
left.
beater left.
Round seven, dive kick.
No yellow portal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just land further and then jump in.
Eight, dive kick.
Oh, nice.
Wins.
I took a step, I didn't quite go in for the kill there.
I mean, I definitely feel some solidarity here, because this is the matchup I was facing before I started playing Baz in tournaments.
Oh, really?
Back when Metaloaf was, or Tveetloaf was still playing.
Yes, from above.
Yeah, his stream was scary.
Round one, dive kick.
Yeah, it's classic.
Round
Almost like after this set, then maybe stop. We'll do something else. Read books. Oh, nice. Well, we'll see if Daddy wins.
Story time.
Daddy's not doing very well, really.
Nope.
Round four, dive kick.
Oh.
No, nice. Yeah, I thought I could land in time there.
Round five, dive kick. Headshot.
Oh, nice.
Tough one.
Yeah, there was nothing I could do. I was just hoping that you'd run out.
Round
But that,
six, dive kick.
When that happens, you jump into one of the small ones. There's no headshot, right?
Yeah, I would say go for the
oh,
missile.
yeah, that's a good point.
Round seven, dive kick.
Uh-oh, two-player side.
Hurry up.
Oh, speed dicey. Oh, but that was
Yeah,
the assist call.
that was lazy. They should have just gone. Yep.
I always feel that it does look like a MVC tag kill.
It's remarkably similar, yeah.
Because the thing with this match is that generally Kung should just be playing for timeout because it's really difficult to try to approach stream because even if you guess right, his hitbox is so bad for Kung and he's so maneuverable that it's probably going to be a miss anyways.
Yeah,
but it's easier for Kung to take the line if stream tries to get through it. So usually that's what I try to do. That's why I was giving you a lot of space throughout the matchup.
Yeah, definitely. I think chasing stream is always a losing proposition because his kickback is so good.
Yeah.
It's
And
kinda-
also to that point, it's why I usually don't bother with kick jump because the speed isn't really going to help there anyways.
Yeah, I think most of the time when you're looking at stream, you want to hit his when he's kicking is the best time to hit him because he's so slow when he's kicking. It's just that you got to get that right angle and hopefully know his kick distance well enough that you can stay outside of that range and not kick back too much. Because I remember when I was playing stream earlier, against stream, I would just be kicking back when I didn't need to. because you know if you're at the edge of the kick and you know how far it's gonna go, you can wait until it's done and then kick him. But I didn't do that when I first started playing stream, and it was tough.
If you can bait a good committal. Well, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go first.
I was just gonna say if you can bait a good like committal kick and then just back up until the kick runs out, that's usually a good opportunity. But judging that exact distance can be difficult.
Yeah.
It's one of those matchups where it's like ultimately I'd say it's either even or slightly in stream's favor, but it's like I still don't like playing it because it's like you have to be mindful the whole time. So it's like if you played the matchup for like 20 times, then at that point you can be like, oh, okay, I know roughly what stream is going to do. But when you're trying to bring it all back from memory, it's like, okay, so how long does this last, or like where can I hit him? Like it's tough to figure that out quickly.
For sure.
Do I land in front here or do I hang back? I guess
yeah, it's one of those matches where you're just trying to
Dennis,
avoid
I want you to play
like
someone
really
with
bad
good
decisions.
pressure because Uber's given me an idea.
Udarox the Almighty showed me this.
So I'm gonna. Thanks so much for the games. You want to say goodbye? Want to say goodbye?
Hi,
Don't know
Lily.
if you heard that.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Bye, everybody.
Take care. Good to see you around, Hanson. Thanks for coming by.
Zedek to your duds.
Oh, is it Style Jam week?
I mean, Uber's given me an idea, and I need to figure out if this is something that is worth doing or worth practicing for.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of all the random stances where I won't...
all 11 matchups.
Yeah. I don't know who I would like be happy with. I went dive jump just because you could roll high jump characters and I want the height, so.
I always feel
I just want to figure out like is this like viable enough for me to actually like do I get bullet more reliably with this?
Oh, that was a nice kick, Phan.
Always feel good.
They always feel good.
It is such a satisfying sound.
Ubersaw chat
man.
Says, hey, sometimes you neither want to jump higher nor kick faster, so style jump makes sense if you don't want either of those. Well, at least I took your meter, no headshot. I'll be happy about that.
Oh, nice tap.
Thought I had the kickback kick.
Round 5. Divekick. Understand.
Ooh. Good pause there.
Round 6.
The good old Kung. Kung at the beginning, death or win. Ooh.
Probably better they hit by that instead of going to that bullet though.
Alright, I could just build here.
Like nobody even respects the stance anymore.
Thought I could read it. Very wrong.
Yeah, I'm all like, oh, this is a good matchup for me.
7-3, I believe, is that matchup?
I don't know about 7-3, but it's definitely good for kick. He just has the mobility.
Thought I'd get you with the little extra.
Waited it out just enough. I think if you delayed a little bit more, it would have been fine. Oh, darn. Last kick, I thought I had a new angle. Apparently, I was one kick short.
Round 3.
Oh, what?
Fuck this!
Hitboxes indeed.
Round 4.
Okay, gotta not go for that.
So it's like the Mr. N thing.
I'm like one kick. My measurement is one kick off. Like I every single time I fell for it, I was oh, you don't have it yet, but you got it on the kick.
Oh, right.
Yeah. He gets it like as he goes into the air, and that kick gives it to him. I keep forgetting that one more kick, he's already got it. Gotta adjust my thinking. I'm just like looking for the flash. You know, the flash of the A.
Mhm.
I'm not really looking at the line. I should probably look at the line instead. Just so much easier to look for the flash.
I get you. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of Uber watching today, playing against Cap too.
Ah, darn. Did you landing?
Able to dodge the bullet there.
Unnecessary, but I'll take it. Oh god, fucking so freaking sluggish fucking shit!
Oh! I thought I would get the leg there. Apparently you landed a little bit earlier than I thought you would.
I am really bad at hitting people with concussion.
Granted, Kick is a little bit more mobile concussed than others. Oh. You jumped, I was like, oh, this is good for me, except I was too slow to react to it. Yeah, you got it now. Don't worry about it. Oh!
Oh, what? I was not expecting that.
I did not expect that either.
Maybe a tie, yeah.
Ooh, goes into the small one. Nice.
Yep. Cancel my momentum.
Oh. I was hoping you were gonna go for the bullet there, and I would rush you down while you're in the fade back.
Yeah. I didn't want to admit this in front of Axem, but the reason why I want to try out the style gem is because in the Baz matchup, I'm starting to think that kick factor might be the better option than air bullet.
Ah.
Kick factor's definitely nice, yeah, it's an option.
And being able to build that faster, or for example against Argenrost, where he was really good at pressuring me to stop me from building.
Oh, I should have stand still.
I know enough about trolls to know how to just fade back and.
Ooh, nice.
Handstand. It's hard to miss that.
Alright, something slow. That's not slow.
Oh, good delay.
Something slow. Okay, that's... Oh no, not.
Not, it was good.
Alright, I'll take it.
Oh, almost.
No headshot's good. Alright, what's the kick factor?
S skill.
Great chanting, by the way, Laitome. Oh gosh.
That was my second guess.
Oh!
I've not been lucky on those. I've either traded or lost. Give me the headshot, no!
Oh, so I learned something new today.
Well
When
played,
Baz is concussed, and Fencer leaves the side of the screen with kick factor, apparently he's concussed again.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's universally
Oh, it's everybody.
Oh, it's for every character. Okay.
Yeah, every character. If Fencer can
I didn't
pass.
know that either.
That caught me off guard.
That is actually pretty scary. 'Cause that means Fencer can take literally 2 rounds off of 1 concussion.
Yeah.
Okay, so the way that comes up is very niche in terms of like you have to start the round almost at kick factor, and then you have to pass within 4 seconds. It's a very small
Passing
situation.
isn't actually too difficult. The main thing is just having the kick factor on time.
Yeah.
And not being screwed over by the pause.
I think I was almost out of it too. So it was like a very, very delicate timing. I agree.
Also, just gives me. No, that wouldn't work against Axem.
I did mention it in the Fencer review, I believe.
Oh, yeah, you might have.
Yeah. Let's see. I think that's good. Yeah.
All right, see if I can random your pick again.
Oh, actually.
I promise to pay for gas eventually, man.
First time, Mr.
What?
Mr. Ant again.
All right. What do I want here? That's an interesting question.
I actually don't know.
I feel like I'm gonna go kick here.
Select your duds.
Mainly because I'm scared of Sensei's pokes, and I don't want to be like doing low kicks, being floatier.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll see.
I mean, it's tough because, like, sure you can up jump. Actually, you can't really out jump Uncle Sensei because once you get super jump, pretty much everything becomes dangerous.
Switch. The throws.
Yeah, I'm usually willing to see the height advantage to Sensei. Oh, yep, that was a bit too, I have to be willing to go mid at some point. Alright. Oh, good super jump, yep.
Yeah. Just trying to catch you on the way up.
I probably could have just stood still there. Huh, okay.
Yeah, I would have went over.
Detection warning. Fraud detection warning.
Can you jump out of the run?
Yes, with
you can do a back jump.
Yeah, with a
yeah.
Kick back only.
Oh, toe tapped. It's really annoying though because it's the kick button, so it's different than the double jump where you're floating.
Yeah. You
So,
gotta
yeah.
you gotta know both the goofy jump sides on the goofy jump on the D, goofy jump on the K.
Yeah, and inputs are hard.
Yeah, I'll be aiming for right in front of you, not underneath you, but hopefully trying to keep that approach.
Here we go. Take that. Take that. No, that's broken. Round 2.
Oh right. I was worried you might do that too.
Round 3. Nickel. Rechange. The throws. Round 4.
Oh, even that isn't high enough. Okay,
Yeah.
good to confirm.
Fraud detection warning.
That's what makes this hard for Mr. N is the super jump. I mean, he still has options because as long as he has meter, he can do stuff. But super jump does pose a problem for him.
Yeah, because N's main shtick is being above people.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I maybe I should have ran.
Rand might have helped, yeah.
Yeah. Demonstrating my expert knowledge of this matchup.
Speaking of which, I know we mentioned this earlier, but if any of you want to practice commentary, you could do it while we're doing casuals. So Laitome, if you do want to, let me know, and then I'll just try to be quiet, and then you can try to commentate the match as we play.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
Alright, cool.
Okay. Oh yeah, fun fact. During my first match, I think it was against Axem, I actually forgot to deafen myself in Discord, so I heard your commentary mid-match.
Oh, I might not have heard it because I was probably yelling at myself.
No, I was still muted, but I just didn't deafen you.
Oh, okay. You just forgot to
Yeah.
to stop listening to me. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, ready?
So now you're gonna know how I felt that match.
That's true.
Kiss from above.
Starting off, Sensei versus N. Sensei very strong at hitting N's belly, and can also go over N with super jump. N is just that.
Round 2.
I believe Sensei's handstand does go higher than N, but obviously it's not.
Take that.
Take out.
Nice MIA call.
And since I hit the neck pillow, which means that Mr. N doesn't suffer a concussion. Going around. Nice under. And the toe tap. N's greatest weakness because he's so wide. And N is now properly concussed, which makes him one of the worst characters in the game because he's still fat, and his kick is in the middle of his body, which means he can't counter pressure at all. But nice move under, but not enough.
Yeah, second to last round, I felt I kicked before I kicked back.
Oh, gotcha.
Just in case you're wondering that one. But yeah. I think I have to study the distances on the, figure out how to get past that defense.
I think that's, this matchup, you should utilize the run back a lot just to get the correct spacing. But you can find places to build meter, and then once you get enough meter, what you're trying to do is basically pressure the approach or the movement. If they're not moving, then you can just back up, build meter, And that's what I would do, but I haven't played many sensei, so I don't know.
Oh, that's fine. We'll have to explore this one some more
Yeah,
in the future.
Axem, if you do want to practice commentating, let me know. Even
Oh,
though
the
I'd rather
pressure.
have both of you guys compete rather than focus on.
Yeah, I'm good. I figure I'll probably be playing in them anyway, so
Yeah.
Alright, so another pressure character, probably like Kong or something?
Yeah, if you have a request, I will do it.
I'm here on Runiti Udarock's good graces.
Select your jewels. Select your duds.
Oh, let me. My character.
Wait,
know.
shit, did I pick kick Gem by instinct?
If you did, just kick me. Alright, it's 3 o'clock right now. I probably can go a few more before we stop. Maybe
Alright.
two or three more.
Yep, I picked.
Yeah, go ahead and kick. Actually, you know what? I'll just exit and make a new one. Be faster.
oh, rage quitting already, just after one loss.
Lavi is out. Habits of picking kick Gem.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Select your breed.
Not used. Okay, did it. I did it.
I was gonna yell at you, like, don't do it, don't move.
My hands were shaking.
This from above. Round 1. Divekick.
Ooh, close.
Round 2. Divekick. Round 3. Divekick.
That was not intentional. Oh, I should have stood.
Round 4. Divekick.
Ready to go for the tie.
Yeah, trying to get you
Yeah,
before
my meter
you
now.
can steer.
5. Divekick.
Nice delay.
Thank you.
I was going for the quick reset.
6. Divekick.
Oh no!
That moment when you see the pause and
Yeah.
like Argenrost really know how that's gonna end.
Nothing lasts forever.
Round 8. Divekick.
I had breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Kenny
Moving forward while you had the
wins.
flash pause there.
Yep. And I could tell I was safe. Immediately jump. Go for the hit.
This
My rhythm,
from
it feels
above.
weird because I'm so used to you moving faster.
Round
Yeah.
1. Divekick.
I think that's why like I'm winning like a handful of these like US neutral interactions. you're not used to me being so sluggish.
I know, I'm like, okay.
Perfecto.
My timing feels off.
Round 2. Divekick.
Good.
I'm just sitting there like, oh, yeah, that's cool stats, so what?
Round 3. Divekick. Double
Oh,
kill.
that was a good follow-up.
Cameraman
Very nice.
tackle.
Round 4. Divekick. Multi kill.
Nothing lasts forever.
That's just knowing the distance there.
The
Round
distance, yeah.
5. Divekick.
Take that.
Oh, no headshot. That's
Take
it.
that. Take the shoulder.
I see
Probably
some
dead.
fun,
I'll take it.
6.
I see some fun players get into that overlap situation and then might like do a DK,
Gotcha. They go
and
full-
they kind of just sail
Yes.
away.
Yep.
But if you get that kickback in, it can be really good. Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
aw.
I need to learn how to go for headshots. Like that's something I really need to practice on. I don't know how you do it.
Oh yeah, we have
I
to
did not
review
deserve
that.
All my time, yeah, I meant to kick. I just all my timing has been off. You've been either delaying or maybe just kind of kicking fast enough.
I'm so fast. Going like behind and then behind again, and like one double jump.
Behind, front, behind, in front.
Oh, Lai, do you have an opinion on what happened during that stream Baz interaction? You know, with I got frozen, but lightninged out of it. We were trying to decide whether it was like the kick went too low or whether I got under before.
This was
So you were it was in a tournament, your stream, and he was Baz, and you froze him, and then he was in his lightning stance, or he was in the middle of his lightning attack.
I just missed.
Yeah, the question is, how did you miss?
What killed me? Was it the lightning?
I think it was a lightning.
Yeah, it was lightning.
Yeah, in that case, I believe I hit Axem while he was in the air before the lightning came out. And then I tried to steer to where he would land. Except, yeah, I think my feet went ahead of where he was.
Oh, okay.
Instead of where he was, if you get what I mean.
So you think you spawned when you started your kick, it was past him already? Is that correct?
By the time the bullet freeze stopped, I think I was past him already.
Oh, that's what it was. So I did like kind of cross over into the upper half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to review it.
Well, yeah, we'll take another look anyway. I was just curious.
That's what I believe what happened. I just chalked it up to like another miss, like, oh, it's stream stance, all right, whatever.
Yeah, no, I get you. I definitely consider it a lucky moment for me, rather than any. You know,
yeah, we all thought you were dead at that point. I got like a rollback hit.
Crack?
Yeah. It was a rollback, so it looked like it cracked, but it didn't. Oh.
It's still there.
I was like, how short are you? Take it. Yeah, until I do another portal crack, it'll get erased. You can't see this, lie to me, but there's a portal crack in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, okay.
I look to my right and I see it.
Oh, it looks like... Oh, I guess you have to break it again. It's okay.
Well, let's see if this works.
No, it will, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Alright. Back to your regularly scheduled game.
Alright. No headshot, that's good for you. Ooh.
Oh, great. Okay.
I was a bit too fast on that one.
Dang it, I was hoping I could bait you into a hit! And then like kick you right out of it!
That's sort of like the Baz technique, except lateral instead of height.
Oh, I just realized the time was over, so I better get back to the line.
Hey, wait, no, get back, yeah.
Oh, dang it. For some reason, Style Jump doesn't feel like 100% god-awful. I'm not sure if that's because Thanos just isn't used to the timing now, or...
I mean, I don't think it's a very slight difference, but it really depends on is it enough of a difference to lose out on a kick, right?
Ooh, I had that read, but I was too Ooh, try to get your leg.
just a bit shy.
Round 4.
Thought I'd get your landing.
Fraud detection warning. Fraud detection warning.
Round 5. Dive kick.
That's wrong. Guess I thought you were just gonna come forward.
6. Dive kick.
Oh.
And of course I lose that.
That's a something that comes with Kenny, right?
That's the game telling me you're not macho enough to win this match. Because I think if I did DK, I actually would have won that, because you would have landed first.
Yeah, that's true. I would have been lower because I did a KK.
Oh wait, I also did that. Why the heck were you higher than me?
Maybe I did it fast. Did you do KDK?
I did KK.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
I guess I delayed mine too much.
Yeah, I did mine pretty quickly. Alright, Axem, let me know if you do have a request.
I request not randoming N again, but if I do, I'll still play it.
Anyway, if anyone else is in chat, I am gonna do one more game. If not, Laitome's gonna take it after this. But if anyone jumps in, we'll do one more game after this. And if you do have a request to see a certain character, let me know.
Select your character.
God, it feels
Yeah,
good to
called
be
it.
out of
Yeah,
that
alright.
I'm super excited for this game.
It has to be kick jam. For me, at least.
Yeah.
Gotta pressure that meter build.
I think I can go with kick jam here.
Select your duds.
See how this goes.
Yeah, I would go with kick jam too.
Still worried about those toe taps. I think doesn't Gat have that same like kick advantage of being able to go low, even if I parry?
Yeah, he's just not as movable. Like he moves in more chunks, but you have to worry about his movement. It's pretty good.
I think in general, Gat's foot is lower than Kicks.
Yeah, just the way he moves is not as good.
That's what I'm worried about, though. Oh, that wasn't even a trade?
No. Gat's got a way better kickbox than Esco. You can think of it as like mini redacted.
Yeah, pretty much.
Eat this. Oh yeah.
I can see you.
Wait.
Oh,
I can see
that.
the buttons above the head while he's invisible. I actually have never thought about that scenario until just now.
Yeah, that's something new. I hadn't thought about that.
That's interesting because the kick factor birdies back in vanilla did disappear. I mean, not kick factor. Concussed birdies did disappear when S-Kill had it as concussed back in vanilla. So that is very interesting.
Oh, I didn't panic parry.
I think I was a little too low.
The panic parry would have worked. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think Gat ever hit above the waist there.
Oh, I didn't mean to kick. I have to work on that timing.
Fraud detected.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. I've never actually never seen that interaction, so.
That's good to see. Yeah. I mean, it's bad to see, but it's good to see.
I mean, I've played this matchup enough. Maybe I just didn't see kick factor. I'm pretty sure Eskil feels the same against kick, just it's a little bit harder for me to set up with Johnny.
Well, kick just goes in.
Well, he can adjust really easily, that's why.
Well, kick is also much louder.
Oops, ouch. I saw it, but I already did my kick forward.
That's what I'm looking for, yeah. Oh, if I can just activate that without kicking, I'll be golden.
Oh.
Like he's gonna pressure me. I have to challenge that somehow.
I'm like waiting for the confusion to mess up your buttons.
Aw, let me. I have like just before the prior window. Oh, and I got it, but I was too late, too early rather. Okay, that's an improvement.
I don't know when the best time to trick Get is. Definitely not on the ground. You don't want to trick Get on the ground, but I'm trying to think of
kickback is too good.
air. Yeah, the air moments is like, where do you do it in the air? I mean, obviously top of jump is always the if they're gonna let a big jump go, but where else do you do it?
I think
You
maybe
punish
like
black hole and car with it.
Yeah, that's why I'm not doing black hole or car.
But yeah. I think maybe like if you think he's going to jump, do it right after he jumps, because maybe he'll like come in with a kick, and then you can line something up. But it's kind of hard. Like you can't react to that. You have to anticipate it.
Maybe a descent of the jump, or during a kick.
Maybe
that too.
You definitely can't do it during the kickback.
Yeah, don't do it during kickback for sure. Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, from above.
I haven't had to think about this matchup that much. We have exactly 0 Gad players.
I mean, it also doesn't help that Gad just bullies Seth Killian neutral.
Yeah.
It's a little tough, yeah.
Hard to think about trick when, you know, there's this gorilla in front of you.
Oh.
Actually, I didn't screw it up at least.
Ungrateful.
Thanos keeping it down low. Dodging the panic parries.
Aww.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're supposed to be quiet so you can practice.
I'm not.
That was your very first time commentating, by the way?
Yeah, it was.
How'd you like it?
Meh.
Meh.
It takes practice.
Yeah.
I mean, did you enjoy it? That's the question.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, cool. As long as you enjoyed it.
Aww. Shouldn't give that second jump so easily. Okay.
Yep.
Ah, the elbow. My favorite part of Gat when I'm playing against him.
A little extra hitbox.
Oh no.
Kid wins.
You land one trick and you win a round. It's pretty good. I think this very first trick you landed, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, from above. Round 1.
Oh, yep, that's not good. That's not gonna work. Why did I even try that?
I'm playing around it pretty hard, so.
Yeah. Oh, it's so hard. It's a little bit like Kung, because he's so extended, but then he snaps back when he lands.
Nice. I got greedy on my approach there.
Oh. Thought I kicked back in time. What a rushdown now.
Yeah, I was pretty greedy on that first step.
Oh, yeah, out of that trick. What am I doing?
Oh, nice. I should have expected it.
It was the corner, so let's maneuverability. So
yeah, I was figuring you have no other option besides try to trick out of that. Your buttons are messed up. Ooh, nice catch.
That's lucky. I'll take it.
Now
Wait,
the
why am I
question is, who's going to pressure who here? Because I believe Gat can actually pressure S-Kill while concussed.
Yeah. I have to because I also don't want him building the meter for the trick. Ooh, you're getting me on approach. I gotta be less greedy on my approach now.
Trying to control that neutral a little bit better. Not easy though.
You want to give it a shot for this last one? Laitome?
Huh? No.
No. Okay.
I've said it's too much pressure.
I'll pass. Not in public.
Not a public. Fair enough. Practice in private. It's fine.
I feel like I'm just baiting you the entire round and trying not to wind up getting tapped. Oh no, that's too close.
Oh, too close. I got too close. Nice.
Oh, that could have been very bad, but you know, I'm still alive, so. Oh.
Yeah, you should know I'm gonna get the trades.
Yep, I should have known. Oh, I might have been able to parry there, actually.
It would have been really tight, yeah, but I think it's possible if you see any of the landing frames. Ooh, you've got my approach down, though.
I've been forced to.
Yeah.
Oh, nope. Went in too early. Ah. Ah, there we go. That's a trade. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, I didn't expect you to be on that side, yeah. Oh. Well played, well played. Yeah, I was not ready for the approach. I think that was the first time you approached in a long time.
Yeah, I was trying to be patient.
Way to run it back, man.
Oh, that was close. Yeah, good set.
Alright, doesn't look like anyone in chat's jumping in, so Laitome, if you're ready, we can go last one.
Alright.
Kenny Mirror time. Oh, you can do whatever you want.
I'll do Kenny Mirror.
Sure.
I take requests.
May as well get the whole spectrum of characters in.
Nice to meet you. I'm here on Runiti Udarock's good graces.
Select your jewels. Select
God.
your duds.
So hard. Not picking Kick Gem.
And I remember when you pick Kick Gem instead of Dive Gem. It's just, if it's not one thing, it's the other.
Yeah, like, who the hell got Style Gem in 2022?
Good luck, have fun.
One. Dive kick. Round 2. Dive kick.
Oh man.
That was one of those rare pauses where you're like, I'm not sure what's gonna happen here.
Yeah.
Dive kick.
I was thinking, do I go under? Maybe not, and then I got hit.
Like, sometimes it's an option, but going under Kenny is always so dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
Round 5. Dive kick.
Oh,
no
headshot. Just gave him a neck rub instead.
I almost got underneath you with the kick jump.
Round 7. Dive kick.
Frick. I wasn't paying attention.
Round 8. Dive kick.
Oh damn, the kick factor there.
Yeah, is it a no delay or just a very low delay? Whatever. Scary either way.
Jeez.
And there's another one, and it's the same matchup.
Round 10. Dive kick.
Reversal.
That could have been a lot faster though. The you could have got the lightning kick there.
I could have canceled that too.
Oh yeah, you could have canceled as well.
Like, should I? Like, I probably should have stayed back and rebuilt my meter.
I mean,
trying to go in there.
The cancel depends on who you think I am, right?
Well, not even that. Like, the thing is, I didn't know who you are, so like the best move there would have been just to let kickback to run out.
True. I also could have just hit myself into when I'm trying to figure out who I am.
Oh gosh. I don't know. I don't know that spacing. I don't know that spacing or timing.
Round 2. Divekick.
Oh no! I finally got meter, and I didn't use it
It
well.
looked like he was trying to catch the foot, but just like got in between.
Oh.
Like that Dragon Ball Z moment where Gohan catches the sword.
Round 4. Divekick.
I don't know if I saw that.
Oh, it's pretty late in the arcs. And I wouldn't blame you for stopping early, because every Dragon Ball Z arc is, oh, I can't believe I've never felt a power level this high before.
The
That would've worked.
The YOLO, yeah, the kick jump would have been better. Oh my gosh. Happens, it happens.
Round 7. Divekick.
This is where I curse. Oh my god.
Nice.
Dancing with fire there.
I'm not sure if it's better to have Kenny go high or the bullet go high.
There are probably setups for both, right?
I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough decision.
That's a good question, though. Oh, scary.
I jumped into it intentionally.
You get the rise, yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah, S-Kill builds so fast though. See how fast you built it?
Does, yeah.
Like, I caught your
I think it's
freeze.
faster than I would normally build it, simply because I'm just really shit at building as S-Kill.
No. You have style jump, so it's like even
I
more.
know.
Right?
That's why I'm saying that you like. I think Kick Gem and Style Gem are about the same in meter generation. If you're like really good at the input. Although in this case, I am outbuilding you.
Oh. Thought I'd be able to slip underneath, but apparently not.
I guess the style gem strat is to roll Jefailey and S-Kill like all the time. No, get S-Kill once and then Jefailey like all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty much stuck there.
Only Mr. Roman knows, yeah.
Kick.
Oh. Yep.
Round 4. Divekick.
4 timing instances.
Round 5. Divekick.
Ah, darn it. I
And,
thought you were already pressing.
I shot a blank.
Round 6. Divekick.
Oh, why did I kick forward?
Oh no!
Alright, time for the RNG fest.
7. Divekick.
Oh fuck, I don't know if that's cooked! You had me dead for right there.
Double kill.
Oh, no.
You had me either way.
Yeah.
Oh, right, no meter, yeah.
Round 8.
Or not Friday.
No!
Oh, that's...
Oh god! You had me dead for right! Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me!
Oh.
Oh.
Clean.
Really close battle though.
Yeah, in the game said here, you can have this one, Thanos.
Better you playing this than me, Thanos. I used up all of my good Kenny luck like a couple of weeks ago playing against Sly. I had the most disgusting rolls.
Oh, really?
It was crazy.
From above.
Who do you hate to roll as Kenny? Axel?
I don't know. I don't really like hate any stances, Kenny.
Oh, really? Nice.
Maybe I'm just forgetting because I haven't like. There was a time when I played Kenny a lot, but that was in the past.
Ooh, I thought the bullet would hit you. You kicked over it.
Yep.
Round 3, Divekick.
I just didn't want to lose the rest of my meter there.
Fair enough.
4, Divekick. Headshot.
And I lost it anyway.
Round 5, Divekick.
Oh, I had that read.
Round 6, Divekick.
Ooh, close, close.
That's still dead. Gets the bullet, can't shake.
Yeah, I was just gonna be rebuilding after. It's like I have none yet.
Kenny wins.
Yeah, once I took the meter lead, I was like, okay, I think I'm okay now. Especially, yeah, in N versus N, yeah, it's really about who has that meter. Good,
Yeah,
good set.
I tried to kick before the bullet came out, but yeah.
Oh yeah, that cross up was.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the style gem in the mirror for sure. Like,
definitely not in the mirror where like actually having normals matters, but I think in more. But I think in situations where Kenny is like outclassed in normals anyway, it might be worthwhile.
I know. I think that's style gem has always been if specials matter so much, you have to consider it, and the more that you have trouble moving, the more you can consider getting the style gem over the kick gem. Like, and sometimes maybe the special just matters so much that it doesn't even matter how much you can kick or how fast you can kick if you just need your specials more.
I think in the matchups where Kenny is pressured, it's better. Like if I were to use it against Red or Kung, it's arguably a better choice. Because
you might be kicking less, yeah.
Yeah, you're leaving yourself open a lot less, despite the fact that you're way slower.
I think it's a viable option. I prefer kick gem against both.
But, I don't know. I need like test like.
I think like
how the build works. I'm not sure if for example if you were to have kick, and you were just spamming K. Who would build first, kick gem or meter gem?
We could try. Oh, if you want to just stay in, we could just try it real quick, and then we can end it on that. Put your prediction in there. Who do you think will win?
Place your bets, folks.
I think kick gem, but only if the inputs are like super clean.
So we're gonna do kick gem or kick versus kick and
dive and meter gem.
Because you have to be careful not to flank, and Kenny has such like a low kick height requirement anyway.
So I think that the meter gem will beat kick, but very only by very little. That's my guess here.
All right.
So we race to
Yeah, we just spam K.
No. We race to it, but you can't pass center line, because then we might kick each other.
I'm pretty sure just spamming K is still faster.
No. What I'm saying is, if we spam K, we're gonna end up kicking each other.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So if
so let's start with a kick. So it's best if we just start immediately, just spamming K.
No.
Actually, start at the same time.
Just try to build as fast as you can, but just don't pass center line.
Okay.
That's the plan.
All right.
This is what I do when I teach meter build anyway. So.
We're doing this kick, okay.
Yeah.
Round 1,
Yeah. So I'm about 3 to 4 kicks away.
Yeah.
Round 2.
And you cross the line.
So how many is that? So
one, two, 3. Yeah. So yeah, I would say it's a little bit faster, but you lose out on all the kick speed, right?
Yeah. Let's try to get a judgment here.
Oh yeah. Oh darn. We'll just let this run through.
I think we can just dance still.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll do this one more time, and then I'll end the stream there. Laitome and Axem, thank you for joining. Are both you guys doing League this time? I don't know if both you guys are.
I'm in League.
Yeah, I think I signed up.
Okay, cool. I think we have like 6 people so far. Hopefully we can get more.
I think it's 7.
Is it 7 now?
Yeah, I was the 7th.
Yeah.
Okay, I must have not have checked.
I'm the 7th guest.
Oh,
Very, very bad.
sorry.
PC gaming. Yeah, I should have waited until Sunday to do that, because then I'd be the 7th guest at the 11th hour. And then it'd be a terrible dummy whammy at the point, but I'll spare you guys.
Party's starting.
Yeah, I would say it's still holding true. Like, you can still get to kick factor faster, but only very slightly. 3 kicks worth.
Yeah, I think it's worthwhile where the number of kicks you can get is extremely limited.
Yes.
So that's Kung, Red, anyone with good, this.
Good this? You're like, kick is just all that. I think Axem, when we were talking about Style Gem with Baz, it was like you get that 1 extra on your second air special, but that's like your benefit, right?
Right. I think so long as you don't use the first one before, like if you wind up after the first one and you're in like that beneath 2 kicks range, I think it just brings you back up to 2 kicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you have to be careful about when you use them. But yeah, I really wish that got fixed, but alas.
Yeah, 2 kicks away. So yeah, I'm gonna say 2 to 4 kicks away. I mean, that's 2 kicks might not matter if you're losing a lot of kick speed, but yeah, like I said, if you have limited room to move around, then sometimes those 2 to 3 kicks, like, they're life or death. So it makes sense to go with Style Gem in those scenarios.
The important thing is that specials actually have a minimum threshold for their cost.
Mm-hmm.
And because Kenny's meter gain is like literally all over the place.
Yeah, it really depends.
there might be like substances where I could actually, I think, like for example with like Sensei stance, I could just raw approach and build properly, and by the time I reach you, I have meter.
Yeah, I'd say Sensei and even S-Kill, like, you can get it pretty quickly. And it's funny because the larger they are, the faster they'll get there with Style Gem, because it's like a percentage of what you build, and if your base percentage, your base is already good.
I found that like it improves stances like Red and Sensei, who are really good at the approach but really bad at the retreat. So that way you could just go forward and you're building enough to have meter to, do your stuff. Question is if it's worth, hampering the other stances for that benefit.
Yep.
And then there's end stance, which is still you go in and this is why N has a belly.
Yeah, N is just his normals are good. All right.
And on paper, extremely good. N with the sprite, horrible. Overstating, but yeah.
All right. Once again, congratulations, Axem. Laitome, still well-played games. It was fun to watch you. Any closing thoughts before we end the stream?
Do not include that moment.
I can't promise anything. I'll go over the top plays and see what can be added. Axem?
I'll just say if you can't make it out to one of the tournaments for scheduling, maybe try one of the league events out. They usually run like 2 or 3 weeks, and it's easier to schedule matches at your convenience. I think we're also thinking about doing one for newer players if there's enough interest.
If you are interested in that, go ahead and react to one of the announcements. You can react to it with a ticket, and once that gets to 9, I'll set up a league for. The stipulation is you have to be under 1,000 points on the leaderboard, and if you're not on the leaderboard, then you qualify as new. So you do want to play, and you don't want to play against the, I guess, top 10 right now, then you can try to get that, join that league. Thank you for bringing that up, Axel.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. If not, I'm not sure if I'm going to stream this Tuesday. I don't have any ideas of what I might do, so we'll see. But usually I have been streaming on Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. PDT. So if I can think of something to do, then I might see you then. Otherwise, thank you for joining us. For those who made it all the way to casuals, and I hope you enjoy this content. If you are watching it on YouTube, this will be uploaded as soon as I can get to editing it. All right. Take care.